Hello everyone, I am RedBeast13 and it is time for another Lost Tales of Ardaithe. With me are my players, the wonderful Hawkabridge playing Damon Lord.
Oh, good day there.
Josh Kaposh playing Zorus Afsphera.
Oh, I wasn't ready. Hi. How?
Are you ready now? Risky Red playing Aki Jotkosota.
Hey guys, it's just Spooky Boy Risky.
Yeah. My brother Storm Sage 13 playing Roland Ash Keeper. And last but certainly not least, Walkman EXE playing Kaz Eldron.
I'm a wizard.
A book wizard.
That was actually accidental. I was drinking Diet Coke as you were introducing me, and I'm like, ugh!
Yeah, you into my magical realm.
How dare you into the realm of Coca-Cola
I cast
without
Sonic.
your sacrifice?
I cast Sonic Scream.
I cast Pepsi to protect me.
Yo, for real though, if Pepsi Man were a Dungeons and Dragons character, he'd be top tier NPC.
He just shows up. It's just like, oh no, we're about to die. The dragon will kill us. Pepsi Man.
Okay, so we've made
Smash through
flavored.
it.
We've made
He just gives a
flavored health
thumbs up.
potions. Now we need to make carbonated health potions.
James, get on that.
It's all a Pepsi.
Yo,
Thumbs up.
don't tempt me. I will.
Hold on, guys. Get a duo of a pair of barbarians, Pepsi Man and the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah!
Wait, what was the
Break down walls.
Well, no, Pepsi
Remember
Man. Pepsi Man would be a paladin.
Remember when I was trying to make that druid who ran
He's
really quickly to make Sonic?
Oh my god.
Make that
gotta go
by calling
fast.
Pepsi, man.
Oh my
And
God.
like, isn't there a barbarian like feat or something where it's just like train wreck where they run into people?
Oh,
do
you're talking about
damage?
The Charger feat?
There's Charger, but it can be taken by anybody.
Yeah, it's
Fighter
a
or
feat.
barbarian? I can't remember what it is.
It's a
Yeah,
feat.
no. Well, I'm just saying Charger it can be taken by anybody, and it's basically like if you run a certain number of feet,
At least 10 feet.
you can then knock someone prone and make an attack on them.
So if
And
I
the
do,
Blood Knights.
if I do my idea of playing, I explained this to Richard. I kind of forgot it. I was trying to max out my speed, but apparently you can't. It's like a monk druid.
Yeah,
Turn
you would definitely
into,
want a
like
monk.
a weasel.
God.
Yeah, monk for base, and then just run into someone, and just be like every time you hit them, Pepsi Man.
Smite.
So back to the
Shoulder check.
recap.
Right. We'll concoct this glorious NPC another day.
Yes.
When last our tale was told, the party had questions for the tiefling that Roland and Zorus had yeah, I was just making sure I was recording. Had defeated Orion and learned that he knew of Rovagog, and not only that, but that the Trask that lay beneath Stonewell Mountains had stirred. In addition, the group learned the names of 3 individuals who apparently also served Rovagog: Belzec, Parag, and Krieg. The party then made their way to the Giant's Grass Mountains towards Halti in order to help that area with whatever it was that an individual by the name of Forgone has done to it, releasing monsters upon it. In the process, they found a temple that held one of the fragments of the Forgone, Tribus Volneo. When Damon attuned to it, he's heard the sword speak to him, asking for him to prove himself. Which basically means your boy gotta fight 3 echoes. Defeating the echoes, the sword now views Damon as satisfactory enough to wield it. We joined the group as they now make their way towards their carts so that they can make their way to Halti. One addendum I would like to make is that you all did leave Spit behind, but Spit holds the massive barrel of health potions that you guys have, but seeing as he does have a headband of intelligence, he would have been smart enough to give you guys a care package before you left. So we can say that you guys left with, let's say, 6 regular healing potions and 3 greater.
Each or
Would you guys have wanted to bring more as a precaution, or would that sound good enough for you guys?
I think 9 healing potions each is a little much.
I speak
like a
for
mall.
yourself.
some of us
I
are
think
made
I've
of
heard
glass.
any healing potions.
As the resident boy not have good HP. Fuck you, Zorus. I'm taking 9. If you don't want your 9, I'll take 18.
Hey,
Place.
hold on.
You
Hold on
can
now. Don't be greedy.
Listen, I don't need 9, seeing as Red can barely even hit me enough as is.
Okay.
But I will take 4 because now I just calmed down his wrath.
I would like to mention you almost died last time.
Nah, I'm fine.
A meteor lands from orbit and
on.
lands on Roland.
My internet connection not great. Can you please repeat what type of healing potions are these?
They're a combination of regular and greater. I'm. Let me check Spit's inventory. I'm pretty sure I wrote them down.
How many? Yeah, I was about to say how many of each? Maybe.
This bitch just sitting on a pile of potions. Just open it. He just chills
Uh,
on his back.
No. Correction. James sat on a pile of potions. Spit just learned how
No.
to make potions.
No, this is the horde. Spit stole a barrel of healing potions from the daggers.
Oh,
Spit does just makes potions. Just
Wow.
like I make
Yeah.
potions.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys,
Potions.
you guys,
so apparently he stole a bunch.
yeah, you guys have had this for a while.
Yeah, I'll take as many as I can.
Yeah,
yes, give me.
Spit's got
But seriously,
40.
Take as many as I can.
Okay, here's the
I-
guys. Time out.
Grabby hands wizard.
Here's the thing. You guys
In
got
character though.
you got about 28 regular healing potions at your disposal.
You don't need potions in Halti. Halti is safe all the way through.
We'll take 10.
Don't need a single potion.
I will take the maximum number that you will allow my wizard to carry.
It's safe.
I'll say that
Roads of
it's
Halti are safe.
Demons
third-
are appearing. This is
Third
Inquisition.
safest
over
in
here.
world.
Please,
I-
please let Red finish so I can get my damn potions.
okay. I'll say
Fine.
that Kaz can carry maybe 6 regular healing potions and 2 greater with him. How's that?
That will suffice.
Okay.
How many do I get?
You can do the same. 6 regular, 2 greater.
Okay.
I mean, that's 8. So in addition to the 1 regular potion of healing I had, that is 7. I will take that.
Red, I'll just
7's
take
greater
2
now.
of the regular.
Okay, 2 regular. And Aki, you seem confident. You're cool. Zorus, any potions?
I'll take 2 greater and 2 regular.
Alrighty.
I'm kind of insulted that people would insult my homeland.
We don't doubt your homeland. We doubt the people in your homeland. Big diff.
Speaking of,
Yes, we.
can everyone roll me perception checks?
God, fucking. All right.
And then this is for when you guys get on the road. I'm not talking about like you're going to get jumped here.
I was about to say we just walk out the temple and they're just like, give us your money.
No. This is for the travel.
It's all good. I have really good rolls with perception. It's actually my best.
Oh wait,
stat.
why did I click the actual? Oh my.
That's
Red, I'm sorry.
it's fine. Go ahead and roll again. Also, because I don't know why you have advantage.
What?
For some reason, it rolled with advantage.
Well, yeah, it always does that.
You can turn that off.
I don't want to.
Fair.
Because this way, whether I am rolling flat with advantage or disadvantage, I always have all my numbers.
That's fair.
I actually had the best perception in the party.
Okay. That's,
Wow, I love how even though I rolled basically a little above a 1, I still rolled better than you.
Aki, how about you? Okay.
13.
And I know Hawk's AFK right now, so we'll just...
Thank goodness I have expertise.
Dude, always take expertise in perception.
Wait, how do you roll your ability check based skill check based on your in the chat?
Huh? Oh, that was just an act. So basically, because we've been doing regular dice and not like actual Roll20, if you go into Roll20 and open your character sheet, under the skills page,
Yeah.
there should be a dice next to each one of your skills. You can just click that and it'll automatically roll and add everything together for you.
It'll show up in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like go ahead and click whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
The only reason we've been
Wait.
doing it this way is because RNG is not a fan, so Roll20 will often either give you nothing but good numbers or nothing but bad numbers the entire game.
Wait, so it's the first? I guess the first number is
Yeah.
Wait, 1d20.
First,
What the hell?
Okay, yeah, it's 1d20 plus 1.
Plus 1 if that's your perception modifier.
Does it roll 2 automatically?
Normally it'll roll 2 automatically unless you change it in your character sheet settings.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually pretty useful because you don't have to worry about like advantage, disadvantage. You'll automatically roll advantage, disadvantage.
I'm not
Okay.
crazy.
Okay, so I rolled an 18, not 13.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I mean, sure, we'll use
That's
that.
what the system says. I could have said anything about that 13.
You
Well,
already
He's like, computers
anything.
don't lie. Computers do not lie.
Is that why
Unless
Aki
there's
realized?
below 10, and in which case they lie.
So, Roland,
Yes.
as Aki is thinking about numbers and how to best use them, as your wagon is cresting over a ridge, you do see a fairly apparent green glow, or sort of in the general area of your path, up ahead.
That seems dangerous. Let's go that way.
What do you do?
Roland informs the group about what he sees. Like, hey guys, this thing's on the horizon. Do you want to check it out?
I immediately tap my boots of flying and just zip on up.
I zip after him.
Okay, in that case, I'd like both of you to roll perception checks again. Just now that you're getting it.
Hooray!
Damn it!
Well, you guys are now getting a different perspective on this. If you want,
Can I give him advantage?
yes, if you want to provide the help action instead, Walker, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I went ahead and rolled with advantage anyway, just in case.
Mhm.
As I'm assuming it just goes more like Zorus going like, ooh, what's that? And I just like look closer because Zorus has no
Zor's
field
is
of
blocking out the
perception.
sun from your eye so you can see clear off.
I mean, that is appreciated. And hold on, I might have to reload Roll20 because for whatever reason my character sheet has just stopped working. Granted, I know what my perception modifier is. That's a 14 plus 7, 21.
This, even from up here, this is a familiar sight to you.
God damn it!
What?
No, any familiar sight to me is immediately cause for God damn it.
You see this green, tear just sort of in a clearing. You recognize that this is similar to the portal you and the others once found to the Feywild. And you're up high, so you don't see what exactly it is, but there is some kind of movement in the area.
Ah shit, Grey Warden's tearing holes into the Fate again.
You do know that it does seem to intersect with the path that you are taking, though.
I'll cast message up to Kaz. Kaz, what do your elven eyes see?
First off, I find that obligatorily offensive, as I am but a half elf, not a full elf, and so implying that one half of my heritage automatically entitles me to better perception is offensive.
I sent a message. I apologize, Kaz. I didn't mean to offend. But
As another half elf, I give you permission to
be offended. Thank you. As
Okay, I'm friends with half elves.
it's okay. My best friend's a half elf. I mean,
Yeah,
My daughter's a half elf.
oh wait, is your daughter a half elf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Aki is a half elf.
I love how we didn't know this until now.
My-
You didn't notice. You never looked at my ears.
No, I mean that his daughter was a half elf. That Roland's daughter is literally a half elf.
my favorite thing was if any of you guys were like, oh man, we should go and like save Roland's daughter without him, you all would have just gone for the default human that was already there. It's like that's probably how.
It's like this is your baby. It's a human
first
baby.
off,
That's not
Bold
my
of you
baby.
to assume that Kaz or James wouldn't have just been like, all right, let's save everybody, and whoever's not Roland's daughter is test subjects later. Anyway, yeah, no, I relay everything that I've seen about how there's a rift to another plane just sitting out there in the middle of a fucking field, and how there's some apparent movement over by there, which could be dangerous, but we don't know.
Hey, Aki, is this a normal thing for your civilization, for your homeland?
Aki,
That
you
looks pretty safe to me. I
you-
walk through dark forest all the time. I
Aki,
never see anything scary in dark forest.
you do recall that you were once given a vision by your patron about when you asked about Corvanon, and you did see a vision of him opening a tear in a mountainous terrain.
Looks pretty safe to me. just watch your step. The rocks fall all the time here, and very rocky, very alpine.
Okay,
Lots of mountains.
I'm gonna because I've used my boots of flying, I am going to look at Zorus, and I am going to cast invisibility at 3rd level so that me and him both turn invisible, and I'm just gonna fly closer to the breach.
Okay.
Roland is going to start moving the cart closer.
Okay.
I will attempt to follow you, even though I have no idea where you are going.
Oh, let the orc go first.
We can still talk to each other. Like it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like you suddenly lost auditory perception to me. Like no, I'm just like I cast invisibility on us and I go, hey, let's go towards the breach.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
And then just to make sure that you know where I am, I pressed a digit some little sparkles.
I'll just go up the side path. 'cause
For the
that's
sake of
way-
ease, I would say that won't drop you invisibility because technically casting any spell would drop it, but
I mean, I would assume that I would press a digit as I'm casting it on him, and then once it casts over me, and
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, well-
whatever makes it so that I can stay invisible and Zorus isn't like flying into shit.
No,
I cast message.
You can do.
Oh my god, Kaz, you vanished. Are you okay? Oh wait, you cast invisibility.
You could do like little you could do like clicker sound effects like every like few seconds.
Alright, so in that case, I would like you two to roll stealth with advantage as you approach, and I would like everyone else to just roll regular stealth as you approach. I will roll.
I don't get my advantage because I'm on the cart. Like I'm.
You
because-
do have the cloak. I just forgot. So you do get advantage, but I would say because
I'm steering the cart.
if you
since-
want to leave the cart behind as you approach, that's something you could do.
I'll park it somewhere and like follow this the way.
Okay, I will roll stealth for Damon just because Hawk is AFK right now.
I rolled a 24 for stealth.
Oh, nice.
So it's one of my only good stats.
Oh right, I forgot to roll stealth.
You have advantage because
Well-
of invisibility.
Well, yeah, I'm invisible.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
Okay, Roland.
I rolled a 19.
One of us needs pass without a trace.
So I'm just going.
I mean, I can learn it so long as y'all can buy me a spell scroll. Look, I'm a wizard. I can learn anything so long as I have spell scrolls.
Is it a wizard spell? I thought it was like rangers.
Pass that a trace. I could. Let me check.
Do it in ranger spell.
Yeah. All right. So, because I didn't anticipate you guys separating like that, Zorus and Kaz, feel free to put yourself wherever you would have landed.
I would land as close to the breach as I can without drawing suspicion.
I'll land with it.
As I rolled a let me put in my number.
Do we see anything as we approach? Because that probably would have determined where they would try to land.
Well, funny thing. The closer you two get to the breach, these things seem to react and just sort of sniff the air.
Is this object right here like up? Like, is this like a?
Yes,
yeah, no, this is an elevated platform.
Yeah. That's elevated.
Okay, so I wanna be right there then.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I'm where I say I am, but I'm also 50 feet in the air.
Okay.
I'm not crazy. I'm not landing within pincer range of mandible beasts.
I didn't assume you were. You have a high intelligence. You know to stay out of the reach of something with claws.
I, on the other hand, landed on top of this
I just wanted to draw Kaz's attention that he notices that these things seem to react.
Kaz will keep that in mind as he notes how close they are within fireball distance.
Okay.
Hold on, quick thing. Damn it.
Also, with my studies of the planes, do I recognize any of these creatures?
Go ahead and let me see what skill would be the most applicable.
Probably be.
I
don't know.
Just go ahead and make a general intelligence check for me.
Yeah, I was about to say. You want to do you like intelligence with proficiency? Actually, that's a great question. I don't know what skills and intelligence I have. Oh none. I'm only skilled with Arcana.
Okay,
you are skilled with a lot of planar studies, but this is a question of trying to recognize which plane they come from. So I would say just an intelligence check for now.
That is a 19 plus 5, 24.
24? Okay. These seems to be some kind of abjurations. Likely something that came from maybe the astral sea or the abyss. Probably one of those two.
Okay.
Red, is this the next day or is this still part of the same day?
This probably. Go ahead.
This.
Because I haven't healed up yet.
I didn't take any damage. So I'm good.
This will have been the next another day from travel. I thank you for letting me know of that. Yes, you all would have healed up and regained your spell slots.
So these creatures are either from Abyss or the Astral Sea?
You can deduce one or the other.
Okay. I think we'll be fine so long as they're not part of any of the other outer planes.
Does Naito being drawn towards the invisibility spell that's currently on Kaz and Zorus?
Or more my fact that I am a flesh boy.
Because I'd like to move over here and see if they sort of sniff me out, or if it's just magic that they're sniffing.
They don't. Keeping yourself from before, they don't seem to react to you innately. It could be that you were at a higher stealth. Could be. You're not entirely sure.
Okay.
Are you guys? What seems to be the general idea?
Test this. I'd like to pose a quick test, and this one that's closest to me, I'd like to cast a mage hand next to it, while still trying to stay hidden.
Okay. Now your mage hand is invisible, so despite this, you put it next to it. Mm-hmm. You feel it lunge for you. You see it lunge at the space you cast your mage hand, and in a moment you feel the spell dissipate.
Alright, casting message, cause these things seem to really like magic.
I make a mental note of that and say nothing as I am going to attempt something.
Just gonna point them over at the direction of the person who just cast a spell.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So the plane, like the rift is, is it nebulous or does it seem to be static?
Seems to be. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm unfamiliar with the term nebulous.
Just kind of like it has no shape. I think that's what nebulous means. Let me look it up.
It seems.
Is it like a single shape, or is it in flux?
Yeah. In the form of a cloud or hazy.
It is fairly static. It is emitting essentially a mist from it. And it is kind of wobbling like tears, like dimensional tears do.
But like gotcha, like ripples on the surface of water.
Yeah, it's opaque. There is like a clear, like you see that there is like this light and like darkness and green at the core of it, but you can't see through it to the other side.
Okay, that's the question I was asking.
Hawk,
from knowledge of previous encounters with Portal, do I know that passing through this would remove my invisibility?
You've never encountered a situation where passing through a portal would dispel an effect on you. No.
I am going to very carefully pass through the rift to the other side just to see what's on the other side, and then just as quickly back out.
Okay.
Like I'm talking like just floating up to the rift, popping my face in, popping out.
Okay, as you walk up to it, you get to it, and you, for some reason, it seems as though you can't actually physically pass into this.
So there's like a force field.
It's more as though like it's not like it's being protected. It's just like it seems as though that this rift seems to be one way.
That is frustrating.
Roland, at about this time, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh, that's not good.
Ah. So, you've stumbled upon this thing too. Hey, King of Thieves. You recognize the voice of Jonah Richter.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if I can see him?
Go ahead.
Fucking Jonah. I've been wondering what this guy is. Perception. 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Let me pick. Quick. There he is.
Is he out of range of message? He's out of my range.
Well, you heard him speak to you, which if this is a message spell, then you can just plant to him.
Oh, yeah, right.
Speaking of, this little guy's gonna go kind of crazy for a second, being the closest to that spell.
Jonah. Long time. You know anything about these things?
They're a problem.
Not for long.
I see that.
Well, I'm 50 feet in the air, and there's a rift that I need to study, and these guys are kind of blocking my way.
Well, I'm sure whatever, Jonah, just sit tight. I'm sure my plan and my team and I will come up with a very stealthy and expertly executed plan of attack. Is that a red bead? Oh God, no!
No, I'm not. Okay, I appreciate y'all's candor and humor, but Kaz has slowly learned. Damon, what are you doing over here?
I don't know.
Hawk, just
should I not be there?
No.
Okay, this was not probably explained in the chat. Sorry. Hawk, everyone's currently stealth. There are these creatures around that seem to sense whenever magic is cast, and there is a rift to seemingly another plane in the middle of the room.
Kaz and Zoras are currently invisible. I forgot to mention that. My mistake.
So should I roll?
I rolled stealth for you before. You got really well, so don't worry. You Aki and Roland are well hidden.
So if I
Okay,
cast message, it'll break my thing, right?
It will, but you're also
Okay.
50 feet in the air.
True, but I also don't want to find out if these things have ranged attacks. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna fly over to Zoras and just get up to him and just be like, "Hey, maybe you should let Roland and the others know."
I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Invisibility and fly are both card. Oh no, you're using your boots. Never mind.
Yeah, I have a magic item specifically so that I can do this. I got a magic item for boots of flying because Kaz doesn't like walking.
Yeah.
That's physical exertion. Ugh, disgusting.
By all means, proceed.
I fly over to Zoras and I go, hey, maybe you go tell Damon and Aki and Roland that I'm about to cast Fireball on these creatures to disperse them and perhaps to prepare themselves for battle. You know, I don't know if Aki has anything that can cause widespread destruction in a confined space, but if he does, I think this area right by this pillar will do just fine.
For sure. Yeah, I'll go right in. And you feel like a flap of wind as Zora speeds by.
Kaz flies back over to the portal, and just to draw the creature's attention even more, he uses his boots to fly up and down in a vertical fashion, no more than 10 feet at a time, because he's not going to try and get himself killed.
You see these two, the closest to you, are like, yeah, something's like, they're like
something magical. It be moving. It be bopping.
Yeah, it got them yeets, and this one's like, kids, calm the fuck down.
It's like children.
Roland.
Only talking in the opposite direction of Zoras. Zoras, don't sniggle at me like that. I am very old.
I tap his shoulder. Sorry. Kaz is about to fireball like.
Right. Which group?
The one over there.
Yeah, he just because you could just
He points, but he's invisible.
you can just grab his head and tilt it towards the pillar.
Tilted to the. I point at first. I'm like grab, and then I grab your arm and I point towards the pillar. Yeah. David. Okay.
Go away, spirit.
The power of a 24 stealth.
I'm just laughing at this whole situation.
I love it.
Fireball. About to happen.
Walker, they're all within range of your fireball, right?
The creatures of the party, because I can change trajectory if you like.
Stop
I mean,
blowing up Dan.
I've got vision. I don't mind, but yeah, like if you got shot, fire away, my dude.
Hold on, actually.
Because
No, not all of them, but a lot of them.
I was thinking like I could try to cast minor illusion to try and like lure some into your radius to get more of a cluster.
I also have a fireball, by the way, guys.
Oh fuck, you do.
Actually, wait. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, if you want to cast magic, to kind of kite these little bastards over this way, I would much appreciate it.
Would you like some assistance with that?
Wait, make a little magic dog and make him do a dance. I can't say that, but I can think it at Storm.
Roland, who has in the past made minor illusion dogs, so this is within his person. Minor illusions, a little, you know that Magic Top Hat game? This little game?
The top hat frog, you know, like, oh.
Yeah, sure. Actually, we'll go with Michigan J Frog, but as a puppy, just like right here, trying to lure these guys closer.
All right.
Come on.
Hello, my baby. Hello, hello, my ragtime gal.
So immediately the small ones just seem to swarm that section.
Damn it. Fire. Baby, my house on fire.
Make him move this way quickly.
I cast it again over here. If you refuse me, you lose me. Now you left alone, oh baby. Telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Just for my own amusement, roll a performance check.
Yes.
This will determine absolutely nothing except it's for me.
Some things are just for Red.
Wait, does the dog look like Bailey?
No, because these things are going to eat it.
Well, no, they're not, because I'm going to kill them before they can.
Yeah, here's the thing. I like to imagine that when the flames settle, all that remains will be this dancing dog with a top hat and a cane.
Well, yeah, because it's illusory. My fireball's not going to hurt it.
6. So I get advantage because it's Bailey.
Yes, let it be that dog, actually.
Yes, it's that dog now.
By the way, I realize I didn't specify. I'm casting Fireball at 5th level, by the way.
Okay. So that's going to be dex saves?
Yeah, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dexterity saving throws versus my spell save DC.
If any of them survive, I want to try casting Tedious Laughter on one of them.
I mean, if any of them survive, Zoras has Fireball number 2 with their name on it.
I'm curious, if we cast a spell effect on one, do others swarm it and then kill it, or just eat the enchantments?
Now, question before we continue: are you able to get both of the large ones, or only one of the large ones in your radius?
I can get one of the large ones. Because I'm casting it right about here.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
This is the extent of my.
I just wanted to make sure. Go ahead and roll damage as I start rolling some saves.
Okay.
What's your spell save DC?
17.
17. All right. These things 0 dex modifier. All right. So.
Actually, wait. I have 10d6. I can roll it without the thing.
All right, all of them fail.
Hold on. 15, 20, 26, and that's 5 that I've rolled so far. I need to roll 5 more.
26.
Yeah, thank you, Storm. Can you count for me?
Sure.
3.
29.
3.
32.
5.
37.
3.
40.
4.
44.
There you go. That's 10d6, baby.
All right.
Nice.
So let me quickly bring up my calculator. Close that.
All of them have been eviscerated.
All of them have taken 44 points of damage.
Right. So you see all them jump on the puppy, and then fire, and then the babies are gone. The parents look mad.
Bow.
And then suddenly there's a non-invisible boy that's just flying in the air and is just kind of floating there.
I don't imagine this is going to take long, but so I would like instead of in lieu of rolling initiative, everyone just treat this as a surprise round where everyone gets an action.
Okay.
Because the second one isn't The one you did hurt did still fail its save and took a significant amount of damage, so I don't think this might last too long. So who has anything that they may like to do as an attack?
I was gonna hit one of them with a firebolt.
Okay. Feel free to go ahead and roll an attack for your firebolt.
Which
With
one?
You could reach both, either of them. Which one are you aiming for right now?
I guess the one closest to me and Aki.
All right, the one that was already damaged. Fire away.
Okay.
Uh,
Hold on a sec. What's that?
I realize I missed an opportunity.
What's up?
I could have said that the cause was doing orange justice in the air, but it's too late now.
I just like the image of all of them trying to eat the dog. Then they sense the fireball coming, look up and just go, food! And just
And
die.
then they all die.
What's my modifier again? Charisma?
Charisma, yes.
The
Just
dog
charisma,
is
right?
still dancing.
Perfect.
So that's a ghetto 20, I guess.
All right, hits. Go ahead and roll your
Wait,
damage.
Yeah, either way. Yeah.
And,
Sorry, I'm having
and then as the dog's dancing, here's my wizard up there doing this number.
Beautiful. Thanks, I hate it.
Fortnite dance.
8.
I found out that apparently that dance is called, I don't know if it's the emote or the dance, it's called Orange Justice, but you know, I
21 red.
21 points of damage. Oof, it is looking bad.
when you live by the spell, you die by the spell.
Can I move as part of this action, or
I would allow you to move, yes. Basically treat this as a surprise round.
awesome? Then I will zip all the way over here.
Okay?
My 50 feet of movement, and I will use. If it's a surprise round, then I also get my bonus action. I will use Sunbolt hands. No, my Sunbolts, and I'll do a flurry of blows just in advance.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot we could use bonus on initiative round. I mean, surprise round.
Yes, if you have a bonus action you would like to use, like, for example, your wave of power.
Double check, sorry.
No, that's cool.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm just treating this as a surprise round. So no real initiative here, just everyone's taking their actions and bonus actions if they want to.
How far
13.
is he from me?
I'm sorry,
Let's see if I can-
who said 13?
13 to hit.
Oh, 13 misses.
23 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, 28 to hit.
Hits.
30 to hit.
Hits.
All right, so that's going to be a lot of damage.
Alright. So only one missed.
Yep. So 12 and then 7 times 3, 21. So that's going to be 33 points of radiant damage.
Okay. 33 points of radiant damage.
And I think I lose my invisibility.
You do, and now a very angry crustacean is looking at you. And if it had a middle finger, it would probably be giving it to you.
That's good. That's good.
Damon, you want to use a wave of power, I assume?
Yes, the fire one.
Right, that's the deck save, right?
Yes, it has to make a dex save against my DC.
I assume your DC isn't 3.
That is true.
Dang it. Right, go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
Aki, anything else you want to do?
Says 5 plus 9. 9 damage.
9 damage? Okay. Aki, there is no initiative here. It's just if you want to take an action, go for it.
Okay.
How about sorry, one sec.
Oh boy, I'm trying to figure out what's an efficient way to use it. This blue is he on our side right here at the top of the map?
Yeah, that is a friendly. That is
That's a friend of Roland's that he
that's
just realized here.
that's an
red.
There are
NPC you
two-
guys met all the way
two
back in
enemies with
Lumari.
these two scorpions.
These two
Because I
squares.
saw the small scorpions are dead apparently.
The small ones are gone. Yes, the
Okay,
two
so we
big
have two
ones
scorpions.
remain.
Okay.
Also, one beside us is on fire currently.
You're right, because it failed its save.
It failed to save, so it is ignited.
Dang it. Is it that one or this one?
This one,
Alongside you and me.
this one over here is the one that failed its save.
On fire. Okay. Sorry, I was in the restroom for a minute. I guess I'm gonna gang up on this on the one on fire. I'm gonna do a Eldritch Blast on him. Make sure I have the exact.
And I
Gonna
believe you fired
be-
2 rays at this one.
Yeah, 2 at a make a range attack spell, so I do 2 220s.
Uh-huh.
All right, so there's a spell attack at it's spell attack in the spell class. Sorry,
Spell attack should be your spellcasting mod plus proficiency. Yes. Yeah,
So
your
it's gonna-
charisma plus proficiency. Plus
so
D20.
5 plus proficiency. Okay, there we go. Okay, 6 plus that. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it was not in the spell book at all. It's in the core stats. All right, that's going to be an 18
18 hits.
and a 18 hits and a 15.
15 just misses.
All right, so we're gonna do 1d10. Make sure about that
Got
spell
it.
book.
I believe you have Agonizing Blast, which means you get to add your Charisma mod to this.
Only 1 beam hit, so it's gonna be 1d10. Okay.
Yeah, but plus
Plus
5.
my charisma modifier.
Yes.
All right. All right. 2 plus my charisma modifier plus 5 plus my proficiency, I believe.
Right.
That's 2 plus 5.
Plus proficiency for damage.
No, it's not no proficiency for damage, just your modifiers. So that's 7.
Okay. 7 damage. Okay.
It's looking very bad. Roland, anything you want to do?
I would like to sneak attack this one with my bow.
Okay. And roll for an
Am I
attack.
still in stealth?
Yes. So you would. I just realized. Zoris, go ahead and reroll that other attack you made, and Aki, reroll that Eldritch Blast. You both had advantage on those attacks
Oh, right, because we were stealth.
because you were attacking from being hidden. Thank you, Storm, for reminding me.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Happy to help.
See if I get a critical at least.
Yeah. 10 points of damage. 10
Okay.
points of radiant.
24 with the hit.
I did not get a critical, and it hits either way. So
Okay. Then that case,
and says
roll for your second blast. Storm, you rolled above 20.
Yeah.
I roll for a second blast. Okay. So 17 for the next attack.
Hits. So go ahead and roll.
That's hit. So do a
So-
10. So it's gonna be 9 damage for the next one.
You finish this one off.
I finish it off.
Yeah.
Aki goes, Eldritch Blast.
27 points of sneak attack.
27 points.
So as you stab the guy, he disintegrates into dust because Aki stole the scene from you.
Oh my god.
You notice that
And all of his equipment. You can't loot his body.
so
Sucks to be you.
so as you hit this one, it turns to face you, and then you see an arrow from the other direction fly in as well. and also hit it.
Hey, Jonah.
It's Garrett, you dick.
Oh, it's Garrett? Where the fuck is he?
Hidden.
Good job, Jonah.
And your sneak attack together is just enough to bring this thing down.
Oh, neat.
Ah, ghost.
Roland's gonna go over and greet his chums. Hey guys, what's he doing over here?
You see Jonah fiddling with a satchel. You gave me directions here a while back, so it took us a while to finish my work in this area.
Everything okay?
Couldn't be better. Though these things were giving us a bit of a problem in the region.
Yeah, what can you tell us about them?
They made casting my spells pretty difficult. They seemed to have sensed magic. They weren't here when we initially came by. This thing popped up and just started causing trouble. Not sure when.
And how's Garrett's training going?
You didn't see me, did you?
I was kind of distracted, so good job exploring that.
Yeah. Gary kind of gets up to the portal. So what is this thing?
Kaz, you're kind of the expert on these sorts of things. What do you know about this?
So as best I can tell, this is an interplanar rift, and it seems to head to one of the darker planes. However, this is a one-way job. It's going to take some additional time to study this to even hope to close or reverse it, or make it two-way so we can go in and see what's on the other side.
Yeah, we should probably try to close it. We don't want this thing to be here when we're on our way home.
I'm gonna automatically just fly down, cancel the charge on my boots of flying, and start studying the rift so that I can find a way to alter it, either so that I can see what's on the other side, or so I can just go ahead and close it.
Okay.
Actually, I might have to make it two-way, because thinking about it now, it might need to be sealed off. Well, no, because if it's sealed off on both sides, someone's going to get cast off into who knows where. So I'll just study how to close it from this side.
Okay. Does anyone want to assist?
Better question: does anybody have the intelligence modifier to assist? Hey,
This isn't just about intelligence. It's about arcane abilities, such as Aki. He has.
I'll help. So he's 10 plus whatever his modifier is.
Okay. Aki, what do
help
you, just out of curiosity, what do you do to help with studying this rift?
Probably arcane. I will make sure. Yeah, Arcana.
Like
I'm proficient at that, so +5 to his roll.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
all right, with advantage, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is a 16 plus 9, 25.
25. Definitely linked to the Astral Sea.
Okay, let's close this bitch.
Yeah. So, what do you do to close it then? It seems as though it was definitely put here by a powerful caster.
So since I technically don't know how he went about doing this, I am going to do my best. Essentially, I'm going to construct a modified teleportation circle, which is going to act like plane shift, but not really, because this is all about collapsing the rift, not necessarily opening it wider, because plane shift would just open the rift wider and pull us to the other side. I'm looking to just collapse it. So I'm basically going to it's the science of it, as I understand it, is basically what I'm going to be doing is folding the rift in on itself until it completely collapses. So I'm basically constructing a teleportation circle to teleport it to the exact coordinates that it exists at already. So it's just going to collapse.
Joy just sort of chimes in. And does your warlock friend have anything that they might want to try? Any ideas?
I turn to Aki and be like, I mean, I'm welcome to feedback.
Hey, Aki, you want to poke this thing too?
I'm open to criticism so long as it doesn't hurt my feelings.
He's spelling the word right. I think he's okay. Trust the spirit. Trust the spirit.
Thank you. I appreciate your candor.
This, I respect your academic approach, but this thing doesn't seem as though it follows the same rules as traditional magic. So I'm not sure if an academic approach is the solution.
You think it might not? You think it might be more in line with the type of magic Aki uses instead of arcane stuff like Kaz uses?
Well, they're both arcane. They're just different veins.
This one has wizards pull from the understanding, warlocks pull from aid.
Yeah, it's basically the difference between freeform jazz and structured orchestra.
Ah, funny, someone speaks common around here.
Just because I'm a wizard doesn't mean I don't have hobbies. Like, there's a whole other... Never mind, I'm going to get into that later.
I suggest Aki, I believe your name was. Why don't you give this a whack?
I mean, worst case scenario, you two can just sort of like cross the streams.
Call it a cleric's.
No. We never do that.
Just call this a cleric's intuition.
You never cross the streams. Trust me.
Yeah.
I've done it before. It doesn't work.
It really doesn't. Especially if you're trying to perform like a conjuration ritual and you've got an overeager fucking enchantment wizard.
OOC? Red. What's that am I rolling again?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
6.
6?
I rolled a 6 because I have a +5.
Go ahead and roll with advantage since you are being helped with this.
Yeah, I'll provide the health fashion.
Okay.
Oh Jesus, because otherwise that'd be a pretty bad situation. To break out my amethyst dice, I have a box of dice which are stone, but they break easily, so I don't want to use them too much.
Ooh. You got this.
7. So 12. I rolled a 12.
Alright, you need to be a 10. Alright, so Aki, you go up and touch the rift just as you examine it. And as you touch the rift, you see a sudden surge of images in your mind. As the rift glows, and then just seems to collapse in on itself. Aki, your vision becomes all-encompassing. You're seeing these visions all at once. It takes all of your mental fortitude to keep them straight. You see the very spot you're standing now, only instead of you, it's Forgone as he opens this rift. There was a flash of... Yeah, Corvinon, thank you. There's this flash of yellow. You see the city streets of your home. Another one of these rifts opened as these tentacles emerge from within this rift, reaching out to the surrounding area. Another flash of yellow. Your vision sets on the hunting grounds, a place of celebration, corrupted. You see bodies staining the grass red, as up on the main table you see another one of these rifts pulsating like a cancerous heartbeat. Flash of yellow. You then see the castle, the family home, and your vision races through the brick and stone and dirt, hurtling you beneath the foundation as you see these catacombs dimly lit by the green glow of another one of these rifts. Flash of yellow. And you see Mika. He's lying there, lightly breathing. And you see this thin silver thread leading away from his body. And until it slightly vanishes. Every now and then, the thread sparks with that familiar green glow that all these rifts share. Flash of yellow. And you see doors. The doors that you visited often and a few times before. The doors that hold the power of your patron. But something's different. This time you see a figure standing in front of the doors. A silhouette draped in a simple yellow cloak. The figure stands there, staring at you. You feel this infiltration of your mind. You see these images of these rifts opening to their full potential, causing unfathomable horrors to be released. You then see the tomb that holds Revagug, as the doors crumble and the chains break. These visions then play in reverse, ending with each of these rifts closing, and a single word repeats in your mind. Close. 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 The images fade as the stranger in yellow turns to the doors. You feel these words whisper in your mind. Your pact is not with I, but we find ourselves on the precipice of ruin. Should the Unmaker or its spawn be let loose once more? Ask any question you wish. Knowledge is granted freely. Peer beyond the gate. As the doors open wide. What answer would Aki like?
How do I keep the doors closed? This world. I work so hard to keep the doors closed, but nobody sees it. Nobody sees it. Sleep with the shadows in the doors. They sleep with the shadows beneath their beds. They do not know. And they think Aki is a fool, but Aki is not a fool. In the dark, I have seen what lies beyond. What is the answer? How do I close the door?
Which door are you referring to? The doors that hold the answers, or
The doors which keep your powers away from this world. I do not want to see you again. I just wish to be left alone.
did not expect
I
that.
wish that your powers will never be in this world again. Never see, never share. My friends, they do not know. Do not know what lies in the darkness. I have seen the shadows. I have seen what lies within.
Images
Yeah.
rush to your mind of the very rifts that you just saw, and all of them sealing shut. What you get from that is the answer to achieve what you want. All of these rifts must be closed.
Be closed. It must be closed.
And your vision returns as this rift collapses in
My
on itself.
friend, this is a beautiful country. You must come here and visit. But you must remember, you must never sleep with the doors open. Never doors open. I have slept with the doors open, and there's an evil to be found in them.
I always leave my door closed. I'm a very private person. Well, when it comes to my bedroom.
You're very wise in this country. It is a very nice country, but
Well, that just happened.
there are things not look at. There are things you must not see.
Are you
There are
okay,
things.
Aki?
I am perfectly okay. I say as I grasp at the grass and I tear at it. I am perfectly okay. I have seen the shadows. Dark. I've seen them inside of you. I've seen them inside of me. And when you are dead, I will make sure that no shadow will see your organ. Because if a shadow sees your organ, dark things will happen. And I don't want to see them anymore. But we will see the fish, Mr. Fish. I have seen the fish. I've seen
I'm just gonna give Aki a hug because he sounds like he needs it.
Hey, you all right there, Aki mate?
I don't need hugs.
Do you need a greater restoration? I can do that.
I don't need that. Light a candle under your bed when you sleep tonight. That's what I need.
That would set my bed on fire.
Light a candle under your bed or you will die in this country. It is a beautiful country. You should come. It is very beautiful. I've seen it much. But light a bed under your sleeping. Light a
Light a bed
candle.
under your candle.
Light a candle where you sleep. Do not let the shadows touch where you sleep. I have seen what happens when the shadows touch where you sleep. I have seen them. I have seen them.
Damon just kind of looks over to Roland like, should we do something?
I don't know what to do.
Light the candles for
Well,
God's sakes.
I start lighting
I
a piece of. I start taking out my flint and tinder. I start lighting something on fire.
Have you seen the shadows that stretch into the room which you cannot see?
I immediately hold up my hand and just like halt Roland's attempt to light a candle and just go, "It not now." Not now.
Do not
No
look
one
into
told
the room which has the shadows. If
No
you
one
look
told us
into the
to have
room
shadow
which
blade.
has no shadows, you will see the darkness.
what did you see just now?
You will see the darkness. The darkness is in the shadows of the room which you cannot see. The darkness is in the room which in the shadows you cannot see. It is there. There.
Out of character right now, I really want to cast Shadow Blade just to see what happens.
You will not see. You will not like what you see. You will not see the tendrils which reach towards you. You will not see with the teeth which try to bite you when you sleep. You will sleep.
Aki. We understand, and I thank you.
It's a very beautiful country. You will
It
see the
is.
beautiful country.
I know.
You said that.
It's a very beautiful country. You will see the country. You will see the people who love the country very much. But you will not stay out after the night. You will not stay out after the night. You will not stay out after the night. You will not see the shadows. And then we will go to the beautiful country. Once again, it will be a beautiful country.
It sure will be.
Is it bad? I kind of want to cast darkness right now just to see what happens.
Man, y'all are dicks.
I know.
Yeah, no, like causes is just like, look, let's don't just. we will obey the rules. And then everyone else is like, let's just fucking sit like darkness and fire and shit.
No.
Like I
I'm
said,
not
out of character. I do. Ronan
out of
actually wants.
character.
Ronan's
I
actually very
know.
concerned about his buddy.
I am well aware, but that is still indicative of your person. Like, why?
Well, Damon's more just
Why
like,
would
what
you
the
do
fuck
this to
is
this
going
poor
on?
sweet boy?
Just out of
Why would you
curiosity,
humor this possibility?
Jonah will go up and cast a greater restoration on Aki just to see, like, in case anything from that vision did anything wonky upstairs.
Wonkier than before?
I am your friend Aki.
Doesn't seem to change
This is a
anything.
good- This is a good place to visit. In the daytime, a great time to visit. You take hikes. You see nothing. See nothing. Just bad at all.
We'll make sure to light a candle, and we'll not be out after dark. If that will.
You will light a when you go to bed. You will light a candle underneath your bed, and you will lock your door. Because if you do not lock your door, you're inviting evil to your room.
But if I lock my door and my bed catches on fire, how will you stay?
It is better to burn to death than to invite the evil into your room. I have seen
Aki is all of my childhood insecurities.
Aki is all my adult insecurities.
I have seen the evil. Have you seen your intestines? Because I have seen your insides in my dream.
Aki, and Zorus comes up. This is for your own good, and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Whoa!
I have seen you too.
I'm gonna use stunning strike.
They have
I'm gonna use stunning strike.
They have shown me the inside of. Oh,
Roll a con save,
Right.
Aki.
Yeah.
light the candle. Light the candle.
Roll a con save.
Aki, roll a con save.
Light the candle. 1 second, I gotta
Wait,
I gotta reach for my dice.
as I see Zorus like punching Aki, Damon's just gonna turn and punch Zorus.
So
Oh
is that
my
an
god.
advantage? My con save.
No, just a straight roll.
I lost. It's a 3 plus whatever my con is, which is not good.
You are stunned for 6 seconds.
So you're like, yeah, I did it. And then you just feel a punch across your head, like, ah!
Light the
Yep.
candle.
And now I'm just gonna fuck Zorus in the jaw.
I avoid
That-
after the first hit.
that's why I just narrated that you just hit him.
Oh, okay.
I've
Okay.
seen the darkness. Dark.
All right,
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Group huddle.
Garrett is on the floor laughing.
You laugh now, but he won't be laughing soon.
Garrett, that's a friend of mine who's having an existential crisis of sorts.
I'm just laughing at the punching.
You won't be
God.
laughing soon. You won't be laughing soon. You won't be
Group
laughing soon.
huddle. I'll get Roland. Okay, sorry. Roland, Damon, and Kaz will like to join us on like a huddle.
Kaz will duck underneath your attempted huddle.
All right, the trio.
Evil exists everywhere.
I'm gonna check on Aki.
Okay.
Are you gonna try and sleep tonight? I wouldn't suggest it.
Hi. Alright, so gonna be honest, I sort of checked out there for a second. The fuck's going on?
I
Don't
don't know.
sleep
Aki
tonight.
touched the
Don't-
earth, and suddenly he's more Aki than normal.
Don't sleep tonight.
That's a
Don't
little
sleep.
scary.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
I'd like to say that this is something that I've experienced before, but I have no fucking clue what's happening.
Don't sleep. Put the
Hey,
candle
I'm
under
dealing
your
with-
bed. The candle
Dealing
under
with
your
risks
bed.
and darknesses and such.
Beware the shadows.
we need to help Aki some.
Beware the shadows.
Maybe
Does
keep
anyone
saying-
know a good counselor or an exorcist?
Kaz immediately opens up his satchel and begins rifling through and pulls out a series of business cards and just throws them at you all.
I'm
Who
a.
would like to be eaten first?
Jonah just sort
Who would
of
like
shoves
to
his
be
head
eaten
in.
first? That's the question.
I'm a cleric.
Huh.
All
Would
right.
you like to see your friends eaten first or you eaten first? That's the question now.
It's
I feel like this is. I feel like
Oh
this
my
is a
god.
question that I was asked in like high school. I'm in high school. Fuck.
Yeah, no. So, is Aki just like full on paralyzed right now?
The stun would have worn off by now. It only lasts for
Okay.
6 seconds.
Yeah, Kaz is gonna just kneel down and like look at him and just be like,
Share too many truths with you.
he is going to attempt to speak Draconic at Aki
Does Aki
and
speak
just say,
Draconic?
"Do you understand me?"
I have to check my character sheet if I understand you. I think it's only common, Elvish, and Abyssal.
Damn it! I only speak infernal.
Jonah walks up to you, Kaz. What are you thinking?
Immediately, like after Aki doesn't respond to the Draconic, Kaz speaks Elvish at him and says, "Can you understand me?"
Where in roll 20? Where is this?
It's under your character sheet under background, and then in
Background.
background it'll say known languages, and there'll be a bar that should have what your languages are.
You have Common, Elvish, and Abyssal.
Yeah, I was going to say, as a half elf, you should at least
Okay.
know Common and Elvish.
Yeah, I know common Elvish. I think it's Abyssal is my third one. I was wondering for a second.
Okay, so I speak in Elvish and say, "Do you understand me?"
I do. I understand you.
I look at him and I just speak very calmly and in an even tone. And I would like to say that Kaz's Elvish sounds much better than his Common. As does his Draconic, because those are the two languages that he learned first. And he speaks and just goes, "You have peered beyond a veil that most would not glance at, and you have seen things that would haunt many past their mortal lifespan. I would like to help you if I can, as I too have peered beyond veils and seen things that no mortal should see in my research of the unknown. Are you willing to let me help you?"
There are many things that mortals should not see. I have seen my death 1,000,000 times. I have seen your death more and more. They mock me with your fate. We should try. We should try to survive this world. We should try to survive this world. There are things that we will see that we cannot understand. Things that we will see that we cannot. I have tried. You must accept the thing. You must accept the things that you understand, that you exist now.
Kaz nods.
You must light the candle under your bed. You must close the doors. You must light the candle on your bed. You must close the doors. You must chase away the shadows. Not see the shadows. You must not see the shadows. You must not see the shadows. You must not open up the things which are dark. You must not look into them. You must not open the doors. You must not. Hello, I am Aki. I am your good friend, and I will be your friend forever. What are you talking about? Welcome to this land. It's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful. You will never see a more beautiful land than this.
I
Quite beautiful.
I gently place my forehead against Aki's, and I cast Sleep at 5th level.
Okay.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Aki is probably going to sleep.
Go ahead and roll.
I sure know
Alright.
it, Aki, so it works better.
Let me just find my little roll board.
No, it's.
Oh god, that's a lot of dice that I have to roll. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's a 3 for me.
No.
Well, you don't have to roll anything. I just cast it, and you either succeed or you don't.
You have
Okay.
to succeed his hit point max, or at least where he's currently at.
He's at max, so you have to roll a 76.
Why are you guys afraid of the truth?
I'm not. I am just trying to help a friend.
Don't you want to die first?
All of us are.
Don't you want to die first?
No, shockingly.
We'll all die eventually.
Well, sadly, that does not work.
Wow, you were close though.
Yeah, is there no way that I could just... Can the arrow help me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna...
Does Risk? Does Aki want to go to sleep?
I will, just to move the story along.
Okay.
Just see how this goes, because otherwise
Right.
I'm just gonna be
So
asking questions.
your conscious fades to black, as the rest of you are now like, okay, let's figure out what happened.
Something happened when
You
you
will
touched that left.
You will see more of the darkness soon. More of it.
You're asleep. I put him in the cart. I make sure he's comfortable.
Is there a candle under my bed? I can't sleep without a candle under my bed.
There's a candle. Don't worry.
There's night lights.
Thank God, no shadows under my bed. You guys better sleep with a candle under your bed, or you will die.
Damon just uses control flame. Here. I'll stand by your bed the entire time.
You think I'm joking, but you will literally die.
So
It will come
Zoris.
to you.
Go ahead. You guys go first.
Do you have any idea what's going on with this? You kind of the Plano experts.
Give me a second. I have to actually think for a moment, because...
What was the question asked?
No, it's not about that. It's I have to think on Cause's reaction.
No, I was just asking what was the question.
What do we think happened to Aki?
Can I pause it, I guess?
Go ahead.
The way he's acting, I'm assuming he saw some sort of, cosmic, eldritch abomination or something.
Okay, I have finished pondering what my character will do.
All right, I guess
Cause hears what Damon says. Like, it's not like auditory input isn't wasted.
But as Damon, so was he now. I mean, these situations, more or less,
Okay, I was gonna get to that, but I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't. I'm just saying, like, that's just Damon just guessing. I'm saying he doesn't actually know really much about this kind of stuff.
Okay, it sounded like you were upset with me for a second, so I was just...
No.
Okay.
I'm just really, really tired.
So Kaz makes sure that Aki is comfortable, and then stands up slowly, and then walks over to... who was the one that suggested that Aki touch the portal?
Jonah.
Walks over to Jonah and very calmly looks directly in his face and asks him in Draconic, "Can you understand me?"
Let me check. In Draconic, he replies, "Is this the preferred language you would like to do this in?"
He looks over at everybody else and just says once again, "Can you understand me?" Does anyone respond?
No.
I look at Jonah and I go, out of respect for your relationship with Roland, I am not going to kill you right now. However, this was foolish. You are correct that my knowledge of portals is rudimentary at best. I have studied, but I have not gained practical knowledge in the same way as others. And I kind of gesture to Aki. I'm like, but know this. One without the proper education who has stumbled onto this world of deep and dark arcana through experimentation and what can best be described as self-mutilation of the soul, to ask them once more to throw themselves at this horror is foolish and detrimental at best. If you endanger my party again, I will end your life. Are we transparent?
So long as we're being transparent, I had to even the board.
I get closer to him. I go, explain yourself.
The board must be set for what is
I get close. Firebolts in hands. I go, this doesn't explain yourself.
Roland chimes in Draconic. The King of Thieves demands an answer. Rector.
He looks over at you. Your friend saw beyond the veil and into the domain of the one he made a pact with. A creature that knows all things. And no, I wasn't doing this to harm his soul, trying to put pieces of it back together.
Will he be okay?
Yes. He will. But this must be done to set the board.
Gently quenches firebolts and stares at Jonah and says, when this board is balanced in Halti, we will be having a long discussion about your methods. And I turn to Roland and I go, and no offense, you're not invited.
Fail.
I'll make this abundantly clear. This isn't about Halti. This isn't about King of Thieves. This isn't about me. This is about what you all saw in the in the dead vault.
Didn't know you knew about that.
I am very good at pretending that I'm something I'm not. I've kept my eye on all of you.
Is this something you've been doing for Mask or something independent of Mask?
Looks back at Aki, at Kaz. If we're being transparent, and you see his form glow as these wings appear. He grows to about 7 feet tall, and before you stand a planetar. Okay. Now, first of all, name's Gary. First off. Right, now. You guys, holy shit. You guys stepped in real pile here.
I take a few steps away.
You went somewhere.
I step closer.
Yes, you done something you shouldn't have when you went to the fucking dead vault.
We didn't go there on purpose.
Yeah, and so many guys put a bunch of traps there, and y'all thought, let's keep going deeper.
Again, that was to help one of our friends.
No, don't get me wrong. Admirable. Very much so. But now certain things have been set in motion, And now it's up to people like me to set the board ready for what's coming.
Roland, stop talking Draconic and just in common, so everyone else is sort of involved in this now. Since
Also,
Roland involved in this.
Yeah. Also, very rude using Draconic, knowing your friends can't speak it. Rude of you.
We're used to it at this point.
I say back to Gary the Planetar and Celestial, blow me. Not Celestial, Draconic, sorry, whatever.
Cause knows all the languages.
I mean, I can learn the spell tongues. It's not hard.
Damon, just to be a dick, replies in Infernal, he's an asshole.
Okay. This teamwork needs to be a little worked out. Holy shit. Alright. Yes, your friend's gonna be fine. There's a few more rifts that need to be he closed, then his mind will be back to normal.
Like normal or our Aki normal?
He'll be back to the way he was mentally before he made this deal.
Right
we
on.
got someone else is trying to help him out through that. Trying. What should I say? They never exactly clear you on what's open knowledge. Basically, he got dealt a bad hand with his deal, so someone's trying to give him a better deal.
Does this have anything to do with the Corvinon thing?
Very much so. So the person approaching him is trying to help him through that. I'm trying to help you all through what you're going through, okay? Okay.
And what are we going through exactly? Because I feel like there's a few things we don't even know about.
The dead vault was blank. It was meant to never be found. The moment that footprints were made, it blipped on the radar. So now there is the chance that the Orvagug servants. You see him look off into the distance. 1 second. Okay, yeah, they found it. That sucks.
Sorry, I reckon?
Yeah. Big fucking sorry. Yeah.
Then what?
Well,
then
again,
what are y'all doing here and not, I don't know, fixing the problem?
We are fixing the problem.
So you're going there right now and killing every single one of them that stepped a foot in that plane.
We gotta think transdimensionally here, pup. Right.
Oh, wow. So murder suddenly doesn't fix the problem of cultists.
Listen, you're smart. You're really smart, and I respect that. You're super powerful. But this is not just about killing the people finding it. This is also about the spawn that are waking up. And that's where this board is going to be fought.
You're saying that the Turask is going to wake up.
You woke it up.
And I'm fixing that.
Yeah, with some air conditioning, that's real neat.
Better than what you're doing.
Alright, children, let's all play nice. There's enough pissing on each other. There's a problem, we fix the problem.
That's, again, what I'm trying to do. If your half-elf friend would get off my dick. Must be the winter eladrin within you, because holy shit, you are frigid.
Is he talking about Kaz getting off his dick?
Yeah.
Kaz
turns invisible and walks away.
Don't get on his dick while you're invisible.
Dispel magic.
cast invisibility again.
Dispel magic. Are we gonna have a conversation? Or are you just gonna pout and walk away? Because you were threatening me a moment ago, but the moment I engage in conversation, you start being hussy. We are trying to fix the problem. This is where Risen come in. Whoever Gug is assembling forces, we're doing the same. You got shit that you need to do, we're trying to do everything we can to support that. So sorry if you don't agree with the methods.
Oh, bloody hell, I need a drink.
What do you
Damon
mean
pulls out his
by?
drinking horn and takes a sip.
What do you mean when you said causes winter, Eladrin?
Not the time.
That's his to figure out. Just thought I'd drop that for you, just as a little token of neutrality, but guess that was seen as hostile. My mistake. My mistake.
Thing about being neutral is never make the same decision twice. I watched Deep Space Nine. I'm gonna base a character off them once.
Basically, you know what? And he hands Roland a sack. Talk to the big guys if you have a problem. I've got other stuff I need to take care of. Garrett, you come with me. And Garrett just looks utterly confused as they both teleport away.
Damn, I was hoping to tell him something, but I guess I'll handle that later.
So they're gone.
Yes.
Yep.
Invisible walk away.
Okay.
Damon just kind of rubs his brow. Oh, well, that accomplished a lot. Great
That-
conversation skills, gang.
That was a lot.
So, Roland, did you know your friend was a planetar?
Hell no, if I knew that, I would have shared that with the group months ago.
Did
live
you
and
guys
learn.
know that? You guys know that your party are made up of normal people who don't know how the world really works?
Yeah, I know, I've been sleeping my entire life without a candle under my bed. What a fool am I?
You truly are. It doesn't work. One day it will bite you on the ass, on the arse. I, however, sleep with the door open, with a candle in the doorway, a candle underneath my bed, a candle above me beds.
Luckily
you
my
don't know
hands
what
are
lies in the dark.
I opened the satchel. Is it what I think it is?
It is more of that herb that allows you to essentially cast commune.
You don't know what lies in the darkness. One day you will be in the darkness and you will reach for what you think is right, and then you will find it. You will find yourself scratching towards the doors, telling your friends, "Let me in! Let me in! I am afraid of the darkness." And your friends will say, "Why should I let you in?" You will say, "Why won't you let me in?" You know who wanted you in? Because the darkness will be scratching at the door, asking to be let in. So they will see two of you scratching towards the door to be let in.
I love how Aki's asleep and it's just basically sleep muttering all this shit.
Speaking of,
It hasn't stopped.
Still sleep.
Speaking of, every
And
Aki, as you sleep, you wake in a cottage,
yes,
and just at a small table is that figure in the yellow cloak. It's like, well, that could have gone better.
I don't pick it up. I don't touch it. I just light 4 candles around it.
Where are you
7 actually.
Where are you finding all these candles? Holy.
If I had to If I have to rip part of the cottage up to light the candles around it, I will do so.
Can we?
The candles will be lit because I do not want him to escape. I
I-
know who he is. I know his plots, and he will not escape from the light.
Sport. Can we talk sport,
No,
please?
we are not talking. We are not talking. The light will be lit between you, and you will not escape. You will be trapped between the candles of Aki, and you will never sleep beneath Aki again. You will sleep beneath my friends, possibly because they do not believe, but I will convince them. You will be powerless. I have taken your power. I have read your books. I have read your fire. I have seen what lies in the shadows.
Do you know who
I
I
have-
am?
I know who you are a servant of.
I am interested to hear that. Who do you think I serve?
You serve the Dark One who wishes it all. And I have seen the Dark One who wishes to eat it all.
No, I do not serve him. I just have a very
No.
similar. I share a similar ability than as him.
Either way, you will fail in your quest. I have seen what drives you away. Know what your gods fear. And I have tried for very many years, and I have succeeded. And I will succeed in driving you away. You will fail in your tasks. My friends, they will not know. They will not know. They will think that I am weird. They will think that I am crazy. They will see my raccoon friend, but they will not see my raccoon as he eats your innards. I have eaten
At
your
that moment, you
colon
see
long
Mr. Oreo
before.
also at the table. Mr. Oreo takes a big sip of tea. He's like, Aki, we need to talk.
You must destroy the evil.
That's
The
what.
portal is open. The
Yeah.
portal is open. The portal is open.
And we would like you to
And-
close them.
And we will. We will close the portal.
I want to give you the strength to do that.
You will never give me the strength to give that. I have seen what you have given. I have seen the eyes. I have seen the teeth. Seen weight, darkness.
And
I have seen what people say.
what if I offer something different?
Cannot.
I can't.
This realm does not welcome you. Go back to where you come from. I will banish everything that you are. Will be no.
I just want to help.
Help, 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 help. You want to help? Where were you when my friend died? Where were you when everyone died? You are a liar.
I was beyond the gate. Could not help then.
Ooh. You will never help. You want just me to take advantage. You want me to welcome the shadows, but I burn the candle beneath the bed. I close the door. You will never have a life. You will never have a shadow to come into. I will see to that.
May
will see
I?
them.
Will you at least hear me?
No. Hear you. I know who you are. I have seen what you are. I have seen.
Then, if you know who I am, then tell me.
brother. He sits on death's bed. My friends, they sit. Risk. Know what you take. Know what you give. Seen it. I have seen what you burn. I have seen what you give. I have seen what you take. There will be no. You will get nothing. You will go to my friends and you will beg them in their dreams to give them what you want. I will see that you will not get it, and they will think I am a fool. They will all think I am a fool, and I will say, I am Aki, your friend, your good friend.
What did
And they will
Corvenon
say you are
do?
quite strange.
What did
But
Corvenon
they
do to
will.
you?
More than you shall know.
And I
More.
wish to undo it.
I do not.
I wish to give you the power to stop Corvenon.
You are beyond the veil. I will protect this world from what is beyond the veil. I have done so for my life, and you will never see what is beyond. You will stand so aggravated. You will hate, but you will never see. I will close the door. I will light the candles. You will live alone. You will never see the world. That is so beautiful.
Again, I think you're confused as to who I am.
I close the door to you. Get out! Get out!
We'll talk later, my son.
We shall.
And then the image fades. Jesus.
You are
Aki
eating
is,
your mic. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Aki is your friend. I shall find fish and we
I
shall
don't care what
fish.
you do. Take a step away from the mic.
Sorry. It's pretty close to me. Alright, is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, sorry about that.
Alright. So what does the group want to do next?
Roland gathers everyone by the carts, and he just is going to send the sending stone to Kaz. Hey, Kaz, when you're done being invisible, meet us by the cart. We need to get going.
Never return to beautiful Aki land.
How long do we wait?
How long does it? Let me check something. I have to check and see how long invisibility lasts.
About an hour.
Yeah, about that long.
Yeah.
About an hour passes and Kaz returns.
You okay, Kaz?
Kaz says nothing. Kaz hops in the cart and sits down with his books and he begins reading.
Oh, Kaz knows the truth now. How little Kaz is.
Alright.
I understand you were trying to help back there. I just want to know why you walked away. And why you're now giving me the silent treatment as well.
I'm helping you guys.
Kaz closes his book.
There is no help, but I can help you.
He takes a breath and then he looks at Roland and just goes, "What do you want to know?"
I want to know if you're okay.
That's subjective.
Quietly ignoring someone when they ask you if you're going to be okay sets off a few alarm bells. I consider you a friend. I don't know if you do it in return, but I don't care. I want to make sure this team can still function together. One of us is having a crisis, and I want to make sure we can help them. But I don't know if it'll gonna last if we start drifting apart from each other.
He puts the book in his satchel and just looks at Roland and goes, "Do you know why I joined this team?"
No.
Let me make it abundantly clear then. I joined this team because you all were down a man, and James is a friend. And the council said that you all might need someone to basically keep you alive. Don't get me wrong, the pay was a joking motivator. Of course, anyone with an academic career needs money, but it isn't the reason that I came along. I'm here to keep you all alive. And to do that, I have to make... talking is dumb.
You think you're the only one who has to make some tough choices to keep the rest of us alive?
No. I think you and Damon have to make tough choices to keep your group alive. I am here to provide my advice and my protection, if you ask for it. In my experience, I am not good at handling my own issues or trauma,
No one
but
is.
having someone forcibly confront their aggressor, let's call it, and essentially face the things that are going to make and or break them is not therapy.
I agree.
And so, to be transparent, as I have said before, I realize your Planetar friend hasn't been upfront with you, and so I'm not going to hold that against you, but thin ice. Very thin ice.
Me?
Not
Yeah.
you.
Let me just say one thing then. I agree with you. Had I known I thought he was just a servant of Mask who was on my side trying to make sure I reached my full potential. I'm sure that's still true to a certain extent. That's why I didn't answer. I wanted to wait and see where that conversation went. I only spoke up because I figured, hey, he reveres masks. I'm Mask's chosen, and maybe he'll listen to me. I don't disagree with what you did back there, confronting him like that. Thank you for doing so. I just want to make sure that this team can still function as a team.
I will do my part.
If I know talking's not good with you, is not your forte, but if you ever feel like you need to get something off your chest, I'm here.
No. And then opens up his book and keeps reading.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And we're off.
All right,
We're
off. All right, so that was intense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gang. So, what's the plan now?
I honestly have no idea. Like, we're supposed to be going into Aki's home country, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, Red, could you remind me? Because it's been a while since we've last gamed, and I've kind of drifted out.
I mean, I've kept notes. We're here to stop Carvenon from doing anything that could hasten the return of Rubagug. And we stopped in it was the God Spire Mountains or
Giant Grass Mountains.
Giant Grass Mountains. To grab the relic for Damon because
because it was
fucking long sword that's magic as hell.
Also, in order to get to Halti, you had to pass through those mountains anyway. So it was seen as a 2-in-1 stop.
Right. So I guess we'll just head deeper into Aki's hometown until we find his hometown.
Alright, Aki, at this time you do waken, and your head does seem a little bit more clear.
Oh, right. Now I feel like an asshole. Kaz, as Aki begins to rouse, Kaz snaps his fingers after striking his tinderbox to cast Control Flames and light a candle next to Aki, so he is under the illusion that we lit a candle the entire time he was sleeping.
I think Damon did light a candle, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no. Damon said he's just gonna stand next
Thank
to Aki with control
God.
flame. He did.
I mean, I was just going like minor illusion of flame before Damon did that, but
Aki's just surrounded by candles. 21 candles.
Just to be fair, Damon.
minor
just lit
illusion of
on
menorah.
fire
It
with
looks like a
giant
ballad.
candle.
It looked like someone was playing a ballad just moments before.
But again, Damon just lit himself on fire again. He's just a giant candle standing next to Aki.
I am your candle now.
I am Candleman, you have released me.
He also gave Miss Oreo like a flaming mohawk.
Hey, buddy. How's the sleep? Pal? Aki?
Hey, you alright there, Rock?
Okay. I'm gonna go off and fly next to the cart.
The
Okay, so, I would like someone to, roll me a survival check for the next leg of the journey.
Can I assist because I am flying with the cart?
Sure.
Oh well.
Alright, so go ahead and roll survival with advantage.
Of course. Of fucking course. So yeah, that is 2 nat 20s on a survival check. We survived the fuck out of this.
Cue epic montage of us fighting off creatures.
It's just epic map reading action.
Yeah.
We can take a left turn on this fork.
I'll
If we
say
come to a fork in the road. There's the left is bright and sunny and beautiful. The right is dark, full of underbrush and thorns. But Damon read ahead on the map and found that the left path actually leads to a dragon feeding pit. So we take the right path, the path less traveled.
and I'll say that also knocks a day off your journey, so you arrive a little bit earlier.
Nice.
Hey.
And I'll be right back.
Just high five Zorus.
I'm just gonna be right back. Just need to run to the bathroom right quick. Feel free to discuss anything.
I also have to use the bathroom, actually.
Twins, haha.
I return the high five.
Hey.
Yeah.
Somehow,
Kaz continues
Zorus
reading
is
his book.
slowly becoming the most normal characters.
we really have.
Well, you all have both confronted your past. You fixed your stuff.
Yeah, Damon's still got a ways to go.
It's really funny because my past was literally like, oh, I had girl trouble, so I ran away from home. and we're dealing with like eldritch gods now, and Zorus is like, yeah, this is, oh Jesus.
Damon's like, resolve issues and face myself, or cosmic band-aid. Going for that
Cause is in the same boat, which is why he feels a kindred spiritship with Damon. Because he's like, do I confront my trauma, or do I continue to avoid the subject and go further and further down this hole of denial?
Yeah.
Denial away!
For Damon, it's less denial, more actively ignoring.
Yeah, denial.
Well, no, Damon embraces his darkness. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear that shit. But he's also like, but if I don't address it, I won't have to deal with it.
It is so funny how you guys are like, oh, deal with my problems, or
no,
Eldritch deity fight. Wow, I wonder.
That's honestly why every time Damon calls Kaz a piece of shit, like he honestly like weeps a little bit. He's like, thank you. He's like, you're affirming what I already know.
I mean, for Damon, more or less interprets it as, okay, compliments obviously make the kid uncomfortable. Kid, you're a sack of shit.
Come back and that's the first thing I hear.
No, we're explaining why Damon keeps referring to Kaz as a piece of shit, a lowlife, scumbag, waste of human existence. Because Damon thinks that Kaz just can't handle compliments.
Fair.
So it's like, okay, I'll just be mean to him so he feels less awkward.
That's terrible.
But it's working.
Is it?
Damon's just like, wow, you're a sack of shit. It's like, Father, I praise you for a compliment. You nourish me.
I mean, he was raised by the Tummy King. Or not raised by the Tummy King, but
No, you got it spot on. That is his backstory. He was abandoned as a child and raised by kobolds.
I know, but it's like Damon's like, you know what, let's just let him have this quirk.
His quirk is that he has issues.
His quirk is that he has unhealthy habits.
God.
Welcome to D&D.
Yeah. But yeah,
Every
time
character has a tragic backstory, except for the one Walker has in the wings.
Oh yeah, no. If I get to plan another campaign, I am so looking forward to my good sweet boy.
I might try to run one after Red finishes Ardaithe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Red, finish Ardaithe with him this year.
Okay, the end. You guys won.
Yep. I will say one thing though. The next time Kaz just starts the whole, I'm speaking Elven, I'm speaking Draconic, so no one else can understand me. Damon's just going to randomly start shouting in Infernal.
I the player will appreciate the fuck out of that.
Because, not gonna lie, Damon's legit starting to get kind of pissed off about that. Because this is like the 10th time this happened.
I get that. That's why
this is the 10th time this has happened in the campaign. This is like the 3rd time Kaz has done this.
So it's kind of, Damon's like, all right, nope.
I mean, in all fairness, Trappy did the same thing in like session 3 or 4.
But to be fair, he's only done it the one time.
Yeah.
But Trappet also knows tongue, so he's just like, ha, every language.
Pretty much, yeah.
But we're going to encounter an NPC who only knows Infernal, and Damon's going, aha! My time has come!
Yeah, we're gonna meet a tiefling who doesn't know common, and it's gonna be great.
Damon just pushes the rest of the group aside, dust off his coat. All right, stand back, lads. Let us show you how a real professional does this.
And then Zoras comes in. Yeah, I speak this.
Yeah, no, you shove everyone aside, and like you dust off your coat, and you look back at the tiefling, and Zoras is already having like a full-fledged Infernal conversation.
Actually, that raises a good question. Why the fuck haven't Damon and Zoras just started speaking back and forth in Infernal and having inside jokes?
Because we used to
be polite,
and we used to like be at each other's throats all the time.
I know, but we've bonded on the road.
It's trying to kill me on multiple occasions.
What?
What are you talking about?
One time, literally one time, and it didn't even kill you.
One time, and really it was James' fault for changing the prank last seconds.
No, James. It was not James's fault for changing the prank last second. It was James's fault for following through with his own prank.
That's true.
What is
Fair.
James
does
Frank the
anyone-
prankster.
Does anyone in the party know Giant?
No, but I just want to quickly say, Walker, after that, my face hurts from smiling too much. You fucker.
Which one?
No, I was just the James comment. Like, I was laughing so hard my face hurts.
Oh, about him going according to
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, making his own prank.
Yeah.
Pulling a light
Something
Yagami
like
on that.
By the way, are we ready for the next map?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just going to put you guys here for now because I wasn't smart enough to prepare a map.
How dare.
So, as you all approach the city, you do see another familiar green glow coming from deep within the city.
Oh fuck.
Aki, you do recall your vision that there is likely a portal in each of the locations you saw.
Kaz, I have a question for you.
I have a possible answer depending on the nature of the question.
Hey, we've all kind of talked around portals and whatnot. What would happen if, say, someone like Roland or you or myself touched it?
Well, considering we didn't get a chance to explore that possibility, he closes his book and actually thinks for a second. He goes, well, considering that the nature of Roland's magic is entirely based around, no offense, Roland, but you're basically a discount warlock. In the sense that your magic comes from your new form, which has been gifted to you by a god. So I guess that makes you, in a sense, the worst paladin ever.
Honestly, no offense taken, and I accept that.
Yeah, your magic is more inherent by the nature of your existence, less by study or practice or knowledge. So anything goes, honestly. If Roland touched it, for you, Damon, since your magic is more, as far as I understand it, a part of you in the sense that it is either something that you have adopted based on your environment, or it is something that has been implanted in you, much like a magic item. I've known a couple artificers in my time, so I can safely say that it probably wouldn't have done anything crazy outside of maybe you would see some shit, since you are, as I understand it, inherently minorly magical. This is all based on my poor understanding of this group, by the way, so apologies if I get anything wrong. And as for myself, seeing as I am a student by nature, and therefore all my arcana is based in my understanding of our world and how to shape its reality, nothing happened when I touched the portal. I just kind of ran into it like a physical solid wall. And had I interacted with it in the extent that I wished to interact with it, I probably could have collapsed it harmlessly, but it would have taken anywhere between 8 hours to, I don't know, 14 days.
I actually have some God Herb. I can try to talk to Mask, see if any of us can interact with it and to spare Aki.
Oh, by the way, can I get like a lot of that? Like a lot.
Hey, could I get a hit too? My stash is running low.
You have enough for 6 uses, so if you want, you could divvy up evenly among the group.
Right, so just adding drug dealer to Roland's long and storied list of offenses. But yeah.
To answer your question though, I don't know, and to respond to Roland's statement about sparing Aki, your friend has essentially put something in motion that cannot be undone. So if Aki doesn't continue to tear open these rifts, and slam them shut, as it were, his condition could steadily worsen, as if any of us can interact or meddle with this, it could adversely affect Aki far worse than his last outburst. So
I'm willing to take a hit for science.
yeah, I was gonna say this is basically just shotgun fucking therapy. So either we let him continue down this path and seek salvation at the other side, or we tamper with it, and who knows what his brain ends up with at the other end of the day.
Right. Roland gives 2 to everybody.
I mean, there's enough
Two
for 6
Damon,
doses. I was
two
going to say
What?
there's enough for 6 doses in total. So that means each of us gets 1, and one person gets 2.
Well, the only
that-
you feel the only ones that have expressed interest.
Yeah, I'm giving it 2 to Kaz, 2 to Damon.
I give 1 to Zorus for science.
Oh, actually, I
Jesus.
actually have 1 more left in my inventory.
I do too, so that'll put me at 3.
Oh.
Kaz gives his other 1 to Aki for science, and then holds his hand out and looks at Roland and just goes, "I need another one."
If I give you more drugs, you're just going to spend it on money.
No, if you give me more drugs, I'm going to keep it for myself because I already gave Aki and Zorus 1 for science.
Yeah, I know, I'm not that funny. Yeah.
I take it and I look at Zorus and I go, "Now smoke your grass."
What would he see?
I don't smoke. I don't do that type of stuff.
This is not up for debate.
Damon holds up a burning hand. All right, come on, lad. I'll show you how to roll it and how to light it.
Okay.
Wait,
Thanks, Dad.
all of you.
Wow, this bonding is fun.
Look, this is for science. I need to know where he goes when he smokes.
I need to know where he goes when he dies.
Wait,
I'm being surrounded by the most threatening people in the party, and they're telling me to smoke. Holy shit!
wait, hold on. Time out. What is is everyone doing this at the same
What?
time?
Red,
No,
fucking
no,
Red,
okay,
they're both
Red,
smoking a joint.
Red, we are not all smoking at the same time. I am simply asking Zorus to smoke his first so we can find out what he sees when he communes, and then the rest of us will use ours according to when we need to.
Okay.
I also look at Damon since he has apparently 3 and ask for more.
Well, you don't have 3.
I know, I just ask for more because I feel
Because he's a gremlin.
because Kaz is a man is a man of the herb, and also knows that he has very important discussions that he needs to have and needs herb.
Cause, my boy, you have a problem. Get help.
The only problem I have is when I don't have herb. Gimme.
It's not a problem. He knows.
I will. Kaz will now evoke 5-year-old grabby hands.
Phew, man, make a wisdom saving throw. No, I'm kidding.
Can this put like a wall of force between us?
I mean, you know Wall of Force.
I don't think I do yet.
I was about to say, if you do, yeah, absolutely, I would love that.
Instead, Damon just uses blur and disappears.
No, damn it.
While this is happening, while they're distracted, Zorus will attempt to take a I don't know what they're called.
It's a hit of herb.
A hit of herb. All right.
I'll have to look for the exact term I gave them. But
him in the mood.
Colloquially, these are referred to as god herbs, and they cast commune on either a divine entity or something related to you. And holy shit, I've been sitting on this.
Oh no! No!
So Zorus,
you're sitting on this phone.
Yeah, since I introduced it, I had to figure out. I had to make precautions in case all of you who took this. So I had to be like, what would Zorus see? So, Zorus, your vision goes blurry for a moment, and when your vision comes back, you're still in the court. Except no one else is with you. Except you see another tiefling there with you, And he's just sort of like eating a sandwich and just looking at you. It's like, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Where am I? What?
I'm dead. What are you doing here?
You're dead. Am I dead?
I don't know. You just showed up.
I'm. What? And I like start feeling myself like, oh god.
Okay. Relax. I don't think you're dead. Who are you?
I'm Zorus. Zorus is Sphera.
Nice.
My friends made me smoke.
Are you? Nice to meet you. Name's Zypher.
No fucking way!
He drops his sandwich. Like, okay, hold.
No way! I saw you. I see. I've been having visions of you. Whoa.
Okay, what?
You were riding a dragon, and I don't remember the name of the dragon.
Doesn't sound like me. Are you talking about Yun?
Yes.
I didn't ride Yun, but I flew next to him. Hi.
Hi. Your name was in legend. I don't know. I just wanted to make that cool.
Nice.
This is crazy. Oh crap. Do I like keep this a secret? Is this like a mystery?
I don't know.
I don't. I'm so confused.
You do hear like this kind of booming from up above. It's like, hold on a second. You smoked what?
It was called like a god herb or something like that.
So why is he talking to me?
Are you a god?
No. Apparently I'm supposed. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to answer 5 questions.
I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, I know this is a dangerous thing to smoke when you don't have questions ready.
I was forced to.
Didn't you already ask 3? Like, are you a god? What am I doing here?
Oh, sweet. We can accept those. All right, so you got 2. Okay, 2 questions. Much easier. I think your first question was, "Am I dead?" No, you're high. Next.
I'm high. Oh.
Well,
I think
you're having a
second
vision.
My second question was, "Are you a god?"
Yes. And the answer to that was no. I'm just, dead.
And the third question was, "Who are you?" And you're
No.
Zypher.
Hold on. You didn't ask that. I just introduced myself.
Oh, never
so
mind.
I think
All
you
right,
have
then
3 questions.
3. What the fuck?
That's not a suitable question.
Damn it! So, I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with it. He made me smoke it.
First of all, tell your friends that they're jerks and that they shouldn't force you into peer pressure. That's very irresponsible of them.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Focus. The Tarask is coming back.
Motherfucker! You start hearing him swear. I died doing that thing. Damn it!
And it's soon.
Do any of you have fragments?
What?
The fragments of the Forgone. Do you guys have any of those?
Damon's sword.
Demon's sword and your mark on your hand is all
okay.
fragments.
All right. Oh yeah, I have this, and I show off my hands, my cool hands.
Okay, you see him like take a visibly this like, okay, that's not so bad.
And we have like a sword that was surrounded by dead people.
Surrounded by dead people. Trib is on you?
I think so.
Oh, so that's what that thing does.
It's so weird. So weird.
The damn dwarf said that I wouldn't walk until after he died. Alright.
Oh.
The sword invokes the memory of its previous wielders. They're not ghosts, they're just kind of memories, I guess.
Weird, but I can
Yeah.
I can groove with that. But
yeah. So
leading up into the question.
yeah.
How do we fight a Tarask?
There's two possibilities to that. Either use a fragment of the Forgone or be risen. So you got one of them.
Oh man, whoa, we're risen too, all of us. We're all my whole group.
You see him throw his hands up, like, well, good, yeah, you're fine.
This is great. This is awesome. That thing was big though. That was like, you know, like
The Tarask?
yeah.
Oh, here's the small one. The other small one way bigger.
Oh, good. That's great. So also, I feel like this is important to tell you if you didn't know. The place where we're from, you know, where the cool wings.
Yeah.
It was taken over by terrible people. But we killed them, all of them, all of them.
He seems really confused from it. Cool. We had a home.
You didn't have a. What's that?
I kind of didn't make it to the end of the siege.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, glad to know that people have a home. That's nice. That's cool.
This was sort of. We're kind of forced to stay in there.
Still, I mean, if the bad people are gone, then maybe they can be like, hey, we fucking want to see Paris.
What's Paris?
Yeah, it's this city in Rivik. Don't worry about
Crap,
it.
my questions.
Oh man! With that, your vision fades as you turn to the cards.
I couldn't think of anything else, so I went with it. Oh god! I look around. Is it everybody?
Yeah, it's as if no time passed for you.
So he should only smoke if he feels like he wants to, instead of being peer pressured. And, Zoris.
First of all,
Kaz just taking detailed notes.
fuck all of you guys.
You okay?
Just to be the right down. Fuck all of
Yeah.
you.
Subject seems to be subject seems to be showing abnormal signs of aggression post joint.
Increased aggression, Roland.
Increase, thank you.
I saw Zypher. You know, the dude I've been having visions about for forever.
Oh shit.
I turned to Roland. Who the fuck is Zypher?
Some tiefling he's been dreaming. I think that he might be his reincarnation. That's my personal headcanon.
I mean, in your personal headcanon, does he wind up with the girl who has the cool magic and doesn't hate him?
Yeah. I mean, it's wrong to ship real people. And I say in Draconic, but yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kaz opens up a secondary journal and writes down, "It's wrong to ship real." and looks at Damon and goes, "I'm so sorry."
What? What's going on?
Was having jokes and
Man, this is a stock 180 from the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
okay.
Welcome to the Lost Tales of Ardaithe, where nothing is real.
No, total consistency goes right out the window.
Again, like who was Damon being shipped with?
I don't know.
That's up to me and my journals.
This is news to us.
In Kaz's head, you're like the one who's like always getting the goal in every village.
Have you been reading my journals? Roland, explain yourself.
I was joking.
Damn it!
Yeah, Damon in Infernal. Damon just asked, "What the fuck?" So it's Nani the fuck.
Canon, that's how the
Infernal
file
is now
sounds.
So Damon, you're gonna take a toke. I saw in the chat.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Think I'll take a hit too.
Cods will also smoke him if you got him, but he'll let Damon go first.
All right.
What I would do
So he
is
can so he can take notes.
Damon's just like, I wonder what ended up this time. I've met someone different every time I've taken it.
So, just a reminder: first time it was Bahamut, then it was the Raven Queen. As you partake this time, it is the same stone room as it was previously, with those circles. This time he meets Red. With those.
You're not supposed to be here.
It's like, what the? It's like you walk into my office. With those 3 circles all circling that one central seal. Except this time the secondary circle is lit up, and you see an old woman, just a faint light shining from her. Well, this is interesting, isn't it?
It is. Glad to see the circle's been relit.
It will hold for time. What questions do you have, Damon?
Real quick, Red. This is someone
This is a new figure, but with the Seven Ray Circle being now,
I can infer that it's Saren, right?
you can infer correctly that this is Seven Ray. She also matches the iconography that Damon grew up studying about her general appearance: the bronze skin and the brilliant hair.
Hey, well, first of all, great honor to meet you. Big fan.
Yes. So, I understand you have questions for me then.
A couple. A friend of ours, and I don't make friends too often. Is hey, well, it seems that there's something broken with him, and he may or may not be able to. That's a good way of putting it. Collect the pieces that are lost by touching these portals. I just kind of want to see how safe it is for him compared to when we met this Planitor fella, and don't exactly trust too many things from other planes for obvious reasons. Kind of want to see if it would actually benefit him, or another like, oh hey, we're playing into someone's evil cards again.
You see her close her eyes for a moment as she begins to glow warmly. And when she opens her eyes, tell him to give the men in yellow a chance. To just hear him out.
Hi, all right. Red, how many questions do I get to answer?
You get 5, so you have 4 more.
Right on, right on. I've kind of been realizing I've made a bit of a mess of certain things. Thought my home would be better off without me. Can you tell me what things are like there now? Are the people doing all right?
Again, her eyes close. It's beyond my vision.
Shite. I mean, darn.
I don't give a fuck.
Wonderful. I was wondering if you were my Saturn right or not. Kind of was hoping you were. No offense.
I don't believe your Serenray was wounded as I was.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say, Red?
I don't believe your Serenray was wounded as I was.
I see. Sorry, I'm just looking over my notes for something.
Sure thing.
Because that's something I legit wanted to ask for ceremony, but I can't find it because I have like 7 files of notes.
I know the feeling. I got like 8 different pages of notes for Platinum Watch in Google Docs and on Notepad. It's so unorganized.
I think this is. I think those notes are on my laptop that no longer works.
Oh no!
Yeah, because I had like a list of questions I was going to ask Sarah and Ray. Yeah, I can't find it. The refresh. What was it that we found? Red. That what's our current status on fixing my little problem?
Your little problem is considered at the moment stable, but as a temporary fix.
Okay. Do you have any advice about how to fix the situation that I'm in right now?
She looks
You know, the
down.
whole Counterbane, Rovagug type stuff.
She looks down at the circle. You will have to face this eventually. All I can recommend is to grow strong in the interlude.
All right.
But you do have
Um,
friends. Some aren't with you here right now, but they would help you.
Hey, well, here's hoping at least. Is there any way we can reseal the dead vault? Because I heard there's some folks have found it. Is there any way to hide it or reseal it? Sorry, we kind of. I mean, we're reunited your seal and everything here, but I also don't want to, cause this horrible creature to be found and released.
I was the force keeping it buried. Without me, it is bound to be discovered by those who would seek to release. But such magic is not easily accomplished.
Aye.
Even if they were to find it, they would not be able to free Rovagog himself.
Wait, she said they could not free Rovagug?
Yes, even if they found the vault, they wouldn't likely be able to free him.
Hey, well, that's a bit of good news then.
The focus should be on the spawn. Ensure that they stay sealed.
I've had an encounter with one of those before. Nasty things.
Yes.
I'm on what, question 5 now, Red?
I believe this is your 5th you're about to ask.
Okay. I know from my notes for the backstory stuff a little bit of it, but does Damon know the connection between Rovagug and him? Like, if there is a connection?
You don't. You can ask that.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. I was under the impression the seal here has something to do with Counterbane. That's how you pronounce it, right? The demon thing.
Charbane.
Charbane. Hey, Charbane. What is that? But when we went and found, found you, for lack of a better term, we found Rovagug there. What's the connection between Charbane and Rovagug, or this place in general, I suppose?
There is none. There is no connection between the creature sealed inside of you and this creature sealed within the dead vault.
Huh. Well, that's good news.
Yes, don't worry. You don't hold a portion of his evil.
Hey, just a different evil.
Thankfully, a lesser evil.
Hey, that's always good to hear.
And with
I know I'm out of questions.
Oh,
Sorry,
go ahead. What are you saying?
I know I'm out of questions, but just out of curiosity, every time I come here, I meet a different one of you. I meet the Bahamut or the Raven Queen, yourself. Just curious about that is all.
You speak to the one that that you need to hear the most. The Raven Queen did tell you to get off your ass, didn't she?
And we're working on it. We're working on it.
And
Got
with
this
that,
whole
your vision fades and you return to the court.
as his fades, he just goes, "I don't know. Thanks. Nice meeting you."
Walker, you said you're going to...
Yeah,
Canoe?
Tokemon.
All right, you all see a pro rap that divine herb.
Before he does, Damon goes, "Oh, I heard your science stuff. Met a third god. Pretty cool."
He takes deep and detailed notes on all of Damon's recitements.
Awesome.
Yeah, Damon just says he met Saren Ray.
Red, just for your sake, I imagine Kaz gets his guard hub ready in a corridor, fidget spinner anime style, like expertise.
Oh, yeah. Damon does tell the group, by the way, that apparently even if they can find Rovagug, they can't break him out.
Oh, that's reassuring for at least the time being.
Well,
Oh,
that'll allow me to focus my questions.
And Aki asked about Aki, the whole Aki situation. She said the best way to help him right now would be to ask him to trust the man in yellow to hear him out.
Gotcha.
Aki's awake, by the way, right?
Yes.
So yeah,
Aki,
how
trust the man in yellow.
Taylor may be AFK.
Okay, then we'll just let him know when he comes back. But
All right,
I don't know. He's in on the other side of the house.
I will hit that herb.
All right. Your vision goes to the grand cathedral that you visited last. And standing before you is the Platinum Dragon Bahamut. Kazel, it's good to see you again.
I would like to say the same, but things have occurred that I need answers on. No, I speak the filthy common tongue.
Okay, because otherwise Damon was just going to be whispering into Kaz's ear, just curses and infernal the whole
Well, now
time.
you can hear these questions that he's asking.
I
Yeah.
know, being a dick.
Okay. What questions do you have?
First, just kind of like honestly, I only have 3 questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this throwaway out of the way. Does that Planetar Gary report to you?
Not to me.
All right, that was my throwaway question. That I'm not gonna ask crazy things after this. Well, kind of, but not in the vein that you would expect.
If he made himself known to you, then we can send someone more suitable.
I mean, preferably someone who's not a dick. I should rephrase. Probably by celestial standards, he's probably like an absolute peach. But by Kazel Drawn's social interactions based on prior interactions with mortal and or extended life deities entities, he's a fuckboy.
I will say you saw the interaction not with a threat, but I understand.
To be fair, I thought he was a singular existence of a very finite lifespan.
Still a threat to a person you thought was mortal. I will take this into account, but I will talk to my fellows on this end.
Yeah,
Acquisition another Planetor.
If you could just submit a complaint to HR, that'd be great.
You hear a roar of thunder. Submitted.
Cool. I guess my second question is obviously Gary made note of the fact that what we have inadvertently done is place Revagug on a lot of people's radar. I would just like to know if there is any assistance that we can actually expect from the gods, or if we are expected to more or less serve as soldiers in this grand fight that you all have orchestrated against your primordial enemy.
We all get the fuck out of here, Nat.
Wow, okay, I'm insulted. Oh, great Bahamut, you fuck.
No, there's like a
I
gnat
know.
or something in my office. Anyway, no, you're not expected to act alone.
That wasn't the question.
Let me get to it. I'm getting to it.
Bahamut's just like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, don't interrupt me. I'm a god. I kill you. I'm sorry. The bug distracted me. Your question was what verbatim?
So the question was, are we actually going to receive divine assistance, or are we more or less soldiers / pawns in your celestial conflict with your primordial foe?
We will be providing assistance. The planetor that you've disagreed with is actually working on something that is beneficial to your group. We've also reached out to someone to assist a member of your party that is currently in distress.
Is it Roland? That guy seems like he has a lot of problems.
It is...
Wait, no, never mind. That's not a question.
He looks at you, it's like, almost got you.
Damn.
You know who this one is.
I don't, but I'm going to pretend I do, because I am, Kazel Dran, master of charisma. That was sarcasm. I have recently.
What is your next question?
My third question is, obviously we're gonna have to, whether Aki wants it or not, we're gonna have to absolutely put Corvin on like 32 feet under and seal these rifts. Gary mentioned when we fix these rifts, Aki's going to go back to being, I don't know, whatever counts as sane for him before he encountered his original pact deity. I'm just wondering if that Aki is going to have memories of his current timeline as an absolute, what he seems to consider a raving lunatic / sane person, or is he just going to wake up, be sane, and wonder where the fuck years of his life have gone?
The pact that was made fractured his mind in some small way. What his new ally is attempting to do is put the pieces back together. Should this succeed, he will retain all of his memories of what he's been through, but he'll also have the strongest of minds. He will have the strength to peer into the darkness, to peer into the void, and shoulder it. He will be able to look back at the black and have it blink at him in fear.
Okay.
Yes, your friend will remember everything and he'll be fine should this work.
No, I got that. Herbs aside, presents himself to my compatriot.
That was your third question, right?
That I cut out there.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
my third question was basically, what is Aki? Move my mic closer. Okay. Fuck. My third question was, is Aki going to be
okay?
Okay.
Yes.
More or less. Like that was the.
Yes.
broad-reaching question.
Yes.
Fourth question is who is trying to make contact / alliance with Aki?
His father.
Okay, Bahamut, out of respect, can we cut the vague bullshit?
I'm not being. I mean, his father is trying to make contact.
So wait, when did Aki's dad become a celestial, eldritch, primordial, whatever the fuck god?
Is that your fifth question?
God damn it. You know what? You damn it. You know who you are.
I'll answer that one for free. Aki was born.
Thank you.
Aki is the result of a union of an old one and his mother. She couldn't bear children. She made a pact.
Gross.
Not all of them have tentacles. You do realize.
I'm aware, but the sex is icky.
You see, suddenly a chart appears. Like, Kazel, I need to talk to you about the birds and the bees.
No. As the Tummy King explained to me, the only things that matter are the fullness of tummy and the wellness of community. So I don't need to hear your filthy sex talk, you harlot.
These are true things you've said. And the chart vanishes. That was a test, young one. You've passed.
Have I really passed anything in my, 29 years of life?
Academics.
But that wasn't hard.
True. For you.
It's not my fault that the teachers don't know how to structure questions.
Speaking of, you have one last to ask. Words difficult for the DM.
This is going to be a tough question more for me than it is for you. Is there any way that I can continue with this group without having to make compromises on issues pertaining to myself or my staunch view of morality? I know that's kind of a big ask.
Elaborate what you mean by staunch view.
Oh God. You. Sorry, this is new. It's not new to me, but the pronoun game is something that I'm trying to get educated on because apparently Common has pronouns,
So
which is dumb.
We can keep this up in Draconic. It's more comfortable.
Oh, thank God. Immediately switches to Draconic. Oh my God, this is so much better, not having to worry about pronouns or adverbs, whatever the hell those are.
I know, right? What the hell? Oh, 9 of them.
The fuck is a conjunction, by the way?
I don't know. I didn't make them. I blame Helm.
He relays in Draconic. I basically want to ensure that my personal pursuits don't conflict with the greater good of what this party is trying to do. If me finding out answers about my heritage comes into conflict with the mission that you have ascribed to us, or the good that this party can do, I don't want to pursue it.
This is a group that has accepted you, Kazildron.
I am aware.
I do not see your pursuits conflicting with theirs. But should you feel they ever shall, this is a group that is willing to hear you and to help you. Just let them know your stances on things, and they will walk with you.
Very well. That is all of my questions. I realize that I don't get to control when I leave this place, so
You want to play?
I'm just going to start saying random things in the hopes that I get to end it on a funny note. And Kaz will just start saying gibberish until he...
And it does
If-
indeed end on a funny note.
Yes, glorious.
You come out of your vision, and you immediately start taking notes on your conversation with Bahamut.
I immediately look at Zorus and go, Zorus, we need to talk.
Zorus?
What about?
Hold on, is the cart still moving?
Probably.
Roland has been making sure it's been going gradually, but not making sure that we eventually get to our destination, but making sure that the entire team is awake for when we get there.
I have to check Boots of Flying because I have no idea how many charges it has per day.
Well, this is New Day, if I'm not. Oh, am I mistaken, Red? No, you said that this was still the same day. My mistake.
I believe so.
Oh, okay, cool. I can use the Boots to fly for up to 4 hours all at once or in several shorter flights. So,
Yeah,
considering the amount of time that I flew earlier,
that was like maybe 20 minutes tops last time you used
20
it.
minutes. I'll just give it the broad reaching point of an hour and say that I've still got 3 hours of flight. I will fly with Zorus outside the cart and up above.
All right.
Okay.
Also, is Risk back yet? Okay, we're gonna need to update him on the whole trust the yellow man thing.
So yeah, Kaz is gonna fly 60 feet above the cart, following its trajectory slowly, sitting crisscross applesauce.
Alrighty.
I flap along.
So Zorus,
So Kaz.
you strike me as someone who... This is going to sound weird because I am aware of how much older than you I am. You seem like someone who is experienced with confronting their own failures and or trauma.
I guess you could say that.
How much would you say it changes you as a person?
Well, I think a good way to look at it is if you would look back at when you first met me compared to now, I haven't really changed a lot. Right? So
Writes down in journal.
So realistically, I guess it doesn't change you too much unless I mean maybe like your self-confidence might go up or something like that. But little things, right? But things for the better.
He thinks for a moment and looks at Zorus and goes, "Okay. I trust Roland as this group's... I wouldn't call him a leader, I guess. Senior citizen.
I'd call him the leader.
Senior citizen.
Okay.
The old guy who calls the shots, even though he doesn't want to. I would say I respect him for that, but I don't want to burden his thought process with additional things. And I consider Damon a friend and trusted compatriot, but he has his own issues, whereas you seem to be more unburdened at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this is why I'm confiding in you, because Aki's got his own world of problems that we're in the middle of kind of dealing with right now. So I'm not really gonna add more shit to his plate.
For sure.
Okay, let's get the rough shit out there. I think in the most simplest terms, reaches into backpack, pulls out a book on psychology. I would be what one would traditionally consider someone with abandonment issues.
Oh,
Because I don't know who my parents are outside of the fact that I have this, and I pull out the emblem of the Winterfey court. A token that an Eladrin told me was of a Winter Court handmaiden, who apparently just abandoned me on a mountainside. So, I feel like there's some repressed shit there. I was raised by kobolds, obviously, which have very different moral, commercial, and spiritual guidances than most other people.
of course.
And despite all of my academic and merited achievements, I feel like I have accomplished nothing in this life. And perhaps that is due to the scope of my intelligence, realizing that due to the vast nature of outer planes and the deities that toy with them, that nothing we do ever really matters.
All right, so there's a lot to unpack there.
I'm just. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm not even done yet.
Sorry.
As he just.
Well, the con saves though. It's gonna be a long one.
I am more or less unsure if confronting my deep-seated issues of inferiority and abandonment will change my perspective and outcome on life, or will just reinforce the general perpetual self-loathing that I feel for myself.
Okay.
And so that is why I avoid my problems with a healthy amount. Nah, who am I kidding? It's an unhealthy amount of avoidance and denial.
Yeah, for sure. So just to relate with you a little bit, because I can do that. My parents left me too. But I've learned that there might be a good reason behind why you were abandoned as well, like how mine had. And I know it's hard not to always think in negatives, because though I might be the most positive person in the room, oh, it sucks. But
Fair. Writes down more notes.
sometimes it's better to look forward at everything and look at what you have past the fact that it may not mean all that much to the deities and all that. But what we have right here, right now, and what you've done, it means a lot on the small scale to you, maybe, but on a massive scale to those around you. And I know how difficult it might be. I mean, I don't know as perfectly because I don't live in your shoes. But it's important to look at the things you do as major scale things every now and look past reality and look past that stupid, excuse me, bullshit. Um, and realize that things are things sort themselves out, and you're appreciated for the person you are past all these deities and giant creatures in time and space and all that. And I know you have a lot of self-doubt, and you don't like gifts because you always think they mean something in return. I know you have a lot to unpack there, which I am probably not the best one to unpack it, but I think confronting your problems and learning the root of your true issues will help you find that not everything should be looked at in a terrible way.
Would you like to walk in my shoes?
How would we do that?
Immediately takes off one of his boots of flying and like inverts 180 as he's like unbalanced in flying and tries handing the shoe to Zorus.
I can fall. Oh my god, you're falling!
He starts spiraling.
I'm getting
That's-
flashbacks to when we left the keep, Zorus.
Oh god! I'm trying to catch him.
And that's how Walker's third character is introduced in the game.
An Earth Genasi that popped out of the ground.
No, the Undertaker who does cause his funeral.
Fool! Only dwarves pop out of the ground.
Oh gosh.
No, I am partially joking, but at the same time, no. Like, obviously, there's still a enchantment of flight on his shoes. Even if he takes one off, he's still sort of flying.
Is he now?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
he's
it's just lopsided. He still maintains elevation and velocity. He's just kind of flopping back and forth as he tries to hand a winged shoe to Zorus.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Oh. This is one of those instances I took it literally again.
Metaphor.
Okay, I put the shoe back on, and I stabilize my flying as I go from being upside down to being right side up and just kind of standing in place even though I'm flying.
You understand what I'm saying, though, right?
In a broad sense, yes. Finite sense of responsibility and
What if? Hear me out here. I will call you out for your responsibility things. Good old Zorus. We'll get through your stuff together, and I'll make sure you don't shy away from it.
counter offer. We focus on Aki's problems and never talk about mine.
Well, you see, so Aki's issues might be coming up first, but I have a good feeling you're going to be second.
And no one ever mentioned Damon's problems.
Round Damon.
Damon successfully dodges.
Well, you just told me about all of your problems. Well, some of your problems, some of the big ones. So I am also on the same wavelength with you to an extent. Feel like this connection, like
I mean, you say big ones, but we haven't even gotten to my fear of pool noodles.
you're afraid of pool noodles too.
Oh my god. They're so it's like snakes but made of different material.
Who thought they were a good idea for children?
Villains, dastardly evil fiends.
And then there's the kids in the pool that blow water out of them. They're like guns, they're cannons.
How did you guys know that the end boss was going to be pool noodles?
If I ever take the spell Fear, I just want to cast Fear on someone and for them to see a rain of pool noodles.
My god! Real quick, Storm, you said you wanted to also use the hub?
If we have time.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time left before I wrap the session.
Okay, before I do so, I want to
Was that Hawk?
No, I was like, yeah, take the God Toke, man.
Okay. Ready, Storm?
I was going to ask Walker something, but it can wait.
He says that Kaz is flying back to the court. If you wanted to ask that real quick.
Yeah, I will take a shot of my God Hub.
Okay. Your vision rushes back, and you're back in the hall with Mask. Before you ask, sorry about Gary.
Yeah, he needs to work on his little PR stuff.
He wasn't even supposed to reveal himself, which is frustrating enough.
What kind of name is Gary for a planetoid?
Name's Gary. I mean, I don't know what you want. Listen, he snaps his finger and a planetoid presents before you and you go, hey, what's up?
Oh God, do we really have to do this now?
This is going to be your new planetoid if you need to talk to him. Hey, what's up? My name's Gary. I'll be your new planetoid.
Are all of them named Gary?
No, no. You see, my name's Gary with 2 Y's. It's exotic.
2 Y's.
Yes, 2 Y's. For example, I can give the Y to you and ask why you like this. You see, very exotic.
I don't need a new planetoid mask. I just have questions.
Okay, Gary, we'll talk later. Okay. It gives you finger guns as he disappears. I have been out of the game for a long time, okay?
I understand. Where can we find more fragments of the Forgone?
Even behind the mask, you can almost feel a smile. Finally looking in the right direction. You see him look towards this tapestry on the floor, and then look back up at you. Ones that best serve your group?
Ideally.
Hmm.
John, Aki
Jotkosota.
Akotsuki, and
It's a difficult name to pronounce, I understand.
and myself. And A for spit, I guess.
You will be the easiest one. You've already claimed yours once already.
Roland just looks very confused. What do you mean?
In your trophy case, you have a suit of armor. An set of armor that you did not know what you were taking at that time.
Okay. Really? So it's in the vaults.
Yes. That is called the Umbru Weave. As he looks over the tapestry. As for your wizard, the braces of Soren Tom, those would be a good addition. And as for the warlock, he just sort of cocks his head. The Ward of Rebuke, yes. Let me just pull up the map right quick just to double check where these are. Oof. The Ward of Rebuke will have to be one from its current wielder. While the bracers may be earned. The bracers of Soren Torm are currently in the Feywild. Go ahead.
Oh, we may be heading that way in a matter of time. Anyway.
Good. They are currently in possession of a merchant in the Fey Court. Believe they will be auctioned off or raffled as a part of the upcoming court. Then there is the Ward of Rebuke. You are already hunting its current master.
Covenant.
Yes.
Good to know. Second question. Where are the 3 names that we were given?
Belzec, Harag, and Krieg.
Yeah, those 3.
Where are they, or who are they? I didn't hear you.
Well, well, let's make sure that we don't need to worry about them while we're currently on this mission.
Belzec, currently in the Astral Sea. Harag and Krieg. They appear to be leagues away. Valentia, I believe.
Okay. That's 2. Anyone got any other ideas? I have 1 more, but I need 2 others.
You can always see if he has any dirt on anybody we know. We're in the party.
I don't want to dig up the... Oh, yeah, daggers.
There you go.
Yeah. With a dagger... What can I expect from the daggers?
They'll likely make another attempt at you at some point. You have foiled their plans to gain more power. They will likely retaliate. But if you keep an eye out, attack them strategically, you can come out on top quite easily, I feel.
Will my daughter be safe from them, where she is?
Yes. I'm confident in that. You have one last question.
I'm thinking. So I took this with the only intent of asking the first one.
If you don't have another question, we can just call it here.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright. Then your vision fades and you're back in the cart.
Okay, guys, I got some dirt on where we can find more
Fragments?
fragments of the Forgone.
Oh, I?
Yeah. Kaz, are you back?
What's up?
So, I asked my god where we can find more fragments of the Forgone. Turns out one's in the Feywild that would suit you very well. We can actually get it at the upcoming Fey Court that you're planning to attend.
But do we have to, though?
I thought you wanted to go to the Fey Courts.
I look over it. Is Zorus in the cart?
Zorus is in the cart.
Yeah.
I look at him and I lock eyes with him. And I'm just like, no, yeah, yes.
Hey, there's a good lad. Good boy.
And so I'm just like, I lock eyes with him. I'm like, is he judging me? No, I should probably behave.
Another one, actually, this Carvonen character apparently has a item that would suit Aki. Well, the Ward of Retribution.
What a rebuke.
The Ward of Rebuke.
Hey, it's sad that Aki's dead.
He's all tuckered out. He's sleeping.
He really
Aye.
is, though.
And Olin just sort of rubs his temples, and Fragment of the Forgone that suits me has been sitting inside my fucking vault for the past 30 plus years.
Oh,
That sounds
aye.
more like a you problem.
I'm
You need
angry
to
at
do better.
myself.
You need to do better inventory with your loot there, lad.
The daggers.
Yeah, why do you not have an organizational system? I thought you were as smart as me.
Hey, I got a friend of mine who has a system. He may be able to help you. His name is Dewey Decimal. He may
that
be able
sounds
to
like
help
a
your
terrible idea.
organization.
Yeah, why have you not been to a library?
Does this mean we get to see your vault?
Looks like it, but I told this to James
Hmm.
because, so remember that golem that was at the vault for Sorrentis?
What?
Oh no.
Yes. Why?
That's in the vault, and
Why
it
would
was
you not deactivate it?
well. You see, here's the funny thing about that. A friend of mine helped me reprogram it so that it doesn't attack me with my face. I don't have my face anymore.
That's
Hey,
dumb. You're
refresh
dumb.
refresh my memory there, Roland. Can it see through disguised self and all that fun stuff, or seeming?
Yeah, it was. I had to use a potion of mist.
Yes.
I had to use a potion of mist form in order to get past it, and I just floated above its head until the potion wore off, and I just bagged it with a really big bag of holding.
It was designed by the greatest mages of our time. It's smart enough to see through most illusions.
But Kaz, you're the greatest mage I know. Surely you can overcome this.
See, I realize you're pandering to me.
Hey, no. You know, normally I think you're shite, but actually I'm being honest with this one.
See, I realize you're pandering to me. And you're right.
When have I ever lied to the group?
A lot.
Do
actually.
you want the numerical count, or do you want like the?
Yes, actually, I'm rather interested at this
I've been
point.
keeping a list.
I flip open a notebook and causes like within my presence at least 28.
Olin takes out
That's
his
you-
own notebook. Here, these are from before you joined the group.
Hey,
Oh, thank you.
28.
I'll corroborate my notes.
Yeah.
hey, that you know of.
My
29.
Yeah, we got
Just immediately adds a tally to the list.
My insight's through the roof, motherfucker. Oh,
Do not
it's not one
underestimate my power.
Oh, it's not one
Wait,
XP. Damn it.
Roland.
Yes.
Do his insults / compliments to me count?
I would feel like those are like something.
But
for you
do
to
they count
say.
as lies? I'm asking
Damon-
you.
Yeah. If they make you feel good, then no, they're not lies.
Damon just
Because
pulls out a
then they're
pencil.
badges.
Damon just leans in, pulls out a pencil. It adds a 0 after the 29. Aye, they do.
Yeah, that was about as I was expecting.
Hi, I'm only kidding. You know I love you, lad.
So, yeah.
Just marks down another tally, so 291.
I love
I'll
you.
just throw it out
Unless you
there because that's
fireball
going.
me.
I just wanted to throw that golem thing out there because that's going to be a fight. Or ideally, it's going to be a thing where we try to sneak around it.
Question: could we get another very big bag of holding?
Here's the thing with that. I don't know because technically it's in a pocket plane.
That's
I stole it from some other guy.
see. That's a you thing to figure out. The me thing to figure out is how to beat the golem. And
I'm-
in that instance,
I mean, I gotta talk to a friend of mine, because there's some gold in there that's meant to be my daughter's inheritance.
Are any of you familiar with a bucket list? Because fighting a golem's on mine.
Oh, fantastic!
what's a bucket list?
It's a list of things you want to do before you die. You
It's
kick
kind
the
of like
bucket.
you can have a bucket list, or you can have a bucket list where it's just things you don't want to do before you die. I got one of each.
I had that. Don't die in my burning to death in my house. That was off the top of mine.
Hey, mine
wow.
too.
High
can't-
five.
High five, burning bro.
Orphan buddies.
Hey, orphan
So-
buddies who've had their homes burned down to the ground with them in it.
Yeah.
It's a very exclusive club. Zoris, you can
Yeah.
join us if we burn your house
Yeah.
down.
Holy shit.
Well,
Because-
well, not really, because his parents are alive and they actually care about him.
Yeah.
Zoris, we'll get you. We'll kill your parents.
That's not
your worst
dude, no,
parents
no.
and burn
We're
them
not
out.
gonna do that. Kaz, you were saying something before?
Yeah, I was gonna say I just have to figure out how to beat a golem.
Right, that's a later problem though. And yeah.
I actually have an idea with
Oh,
that.
I think he actually is asleep. Wow.
Yeah, he is.
Oh wow, Taylor.
No, it's fine.
I
We'll-
think that's the cue we should end.
yeah, we'll up the session.
I have gone ahead and you might want to mute him
Yeah,
on your end.
I'll mute him. All right.
Yeah.
So if you guys are done with this conversation, I'll wrap the session. But if there's anything else you want to touch on,
Yeah. Kaz is done with this conversation. He's just joking around, but no, he is gonna find a way to destroy Golem.
Damon did have one genuine suggestion for the golem.
what's up?
Yep.
We get a very big bomb and we strap it to Mr. Oreo.
Kaz is not on board with this plan because if we destroy any of Roland's fault, that means Kaz gets paid less.
Fair.
Also, I don't remember what the golem was made out of. Like, I had a passing conversation with Red. Just like, I want a bodyguard golem for my vault.
I mean, if it is a golem at Serentus composed of, again, the greatest magical minds that could muster, it is probably made out of adamantite
Oh,
with
God.
mithril inlay and additional enchantments. But
we can guess. We can make guesses.
I'm just gonna mute him.
That's what I did.
I'm surprised you didn't already.
Thank you everyone for joining us for another episode
Sorry
of
about
Lost
that.
Tales of Ardaithe. It's been a very difficult week for us, as some of us are very tired, so forgive us.
Yeah. He works every morning at 6 a.m.
Oh my god, the poor boy.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
he legit. He said earlier he was exhausted. I think legit he just conked out I think he thought he was on mute probably.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
fine. The dude brought his fucking A game
He
tonight. So,
did.
yeah.
I was not
10 RP
expecting that.
sesh.
I was scared.
Yeah.
I have been your DM, RedBeast13. I've been joined by the Hawk Abridged,
Hi all.
Josh Kapash,
Whoa!
Walkman EXE, Storm Sage 13,
I
and Risky Red. Risk any last words?
No.
Okay. There we go. All right. Thank you all and have a good night. Goodbye.
Hey.